Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com.
It begins at a backyard hoop, a lonesome ritual of shot after shot after shot, more misses than makes. The game-winning shots from the back of the house or the edge of the driveway. The shots begin in the day and ends after dark, amidst the call of dinner's ready and just a few more shots, Mom. From that lonely hoop with the chain half off, a dream begins. The dream to join with neighbors down the street or across town, donning that jersey, the hometown high school colors, as the community cheers. The dream of a championship. It is the magic of high school basketball. From the lonely goal to a jam-packed gym and a big rivalry night. It is Pickett County Bobcats basketball.
Welcome into Byrdstown, Tennessee, right here on UCSportsNation.com. Another rendition of Pickett County basketball is coming up as they're getting ready to take on the Gordonsville Tigers in a District 7 matchup. Hello, everyone, and welcome into Pickett County basketball. My name's Jacob Vincent, Casey Bolden to my right. And finally, we've got some basketball again. These two teams haven't played for quite some time. Pickett County, they played last Friday, get postponed again against Clay County on Tuesday. But back here in another district matchup and a chance to solidify their top at the spot of the district standings.
Absolutely, Jacob. I'm glad the snow's over and gone. Hopefully it stays gone. Quite frankly, I've been a little bored at home, not being at the gym a two, 3 nights a week. We've got a real dandy here for us tonight. We've got two really good basketball teams. Pickett County coming in playing at a really high level. It's a 7A game. You can imagine both teams going to give it their best shot tonight. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Let's break it down a little bit. The number 2 Pickett County Lady Bobcats, that's right, number 2 in Class A. They're 15-3, 4-0 in district play. On the other side for the Gordonsville Tigerettes, 6-13, 0-5 in district play. However, only lost by 8 to Clark Range the other day on Tuesday, 59-51, and that was at Gordonsville. So, and we saw this Gordonsville team earlier in the year against this Pickett County team. They were actually leading against Pickett County after the first quarter. Pickett County was able to claw away at it, end up going on and winning by 12. But this is a competitive Gordonsville basketball team.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. They're going to give it their best shot tonight. Coach Jake Dillard over there, he's really going to coach them up. You can expect they're probably going to give Pickett County a little bit better game than they did earlier in the season as they kind of mature and get into that program. Jacob, let's talk about tonight. Casey's keys for the game. You mentioned it already, but this is a number 2 ranked Lady Bobcat team in single A. They moved up 2 spots in the rankings after last week's win. 2 wins on the road versus 2 really good ball clubs, Clark Range and Red Bowling Springs, both of them again on the road. Currently they're on a 6-game win streak. It's their longest win streak of the season, so they're looking for number 7 tonight. I think continuing to play with a poise and confidence, Jacob, we've not seen this team really fall victim to adversity. They've been able to respond and bounce back. It's not always easy to do when you have a young team. Coach Smith's really done a really nice job of getting this mentality of this young Lady Bobcat team prepared each and every night. I think number 2, they've got to leverage up-tempo pace. I don't think the Gordonsville team is really built to be able to get into a track meet with this Pickett County team. Pickett County really dangerous when they're able to get outlet passes quickly and race down court for really easy buckets. I think they've got to continue to get contributions from everyone, Jacob, that starting group, KT coming off the bench, and even the bench personnel being motivators and encouragers on the sideline. I think one of the biggest advantages of this team, Jacob, everyone on this Pickett County team, they know and understand their role. Lastly, don't get caught looking ahead to next Tuesday night's big game against Clay County.
That's right, Pickett County, obviously big one. Clay County's got a big one tonight against Clark Range. We'll keep you in tune for that one as well. It's going to be a fun matchup. This Gordonsville team, we mentioned it multiple times, it's a younger team still trying to figure some things out. I mean, they're a young team so much so that they've got an 8th grader that gets a good amount of playing time on this team, but they've got a couple of nice players as well. Lily Manners, a senior, averaging 15 points a ball game, played well, had 12 points against Pickett County the first time out, so they've got some talent, they've got some pieces to try to get the job done.
Absolutely. Let's talk about tonight's Casey's keys for the game for Gordonsville. Jacob, I really feel like they got to slow down the pace. They got to get the most from each and every possession. We know Pickett County's really aggressive defensively. They want to get out the ball. They want to get it out of the net or off the rim, off the backboard. They want to get it and go. So anything that Gordonsville can do to kind of slow them down a little bit, I think that's going to be in their best interest. I think they must guard. They've got to lock down both the slashers, mostly Wood, low, and then got to get out and guard that 3-point line. We've seen Kiesling get hot. We've seen Reeder get hot. We've seen Eminette be able to get hot and knock down a lot of shots. Just got to guard that 3-point line. And then lastly, I think they got to force some of their own turnovers, try to force Pickett County into some possessions where they don't get the best shot up. Tonight's Casey's keys for the game, Jacob, for Gordonsville.
Going to be a fun one. It was a close one last time out, 62-50. Pickett County was able to pull away in the 4th quarter, but it was close pretty much the whole way through. Gordonsville, yes, they're 6-13, 0-5 in district play, but a competitive ball club. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats looking to improve to 5-0 in district play. That'll be coming up in just a little bit. We continue our pregame right here on UC Sports Nation. Coming up next, Tom Duggan will take a look at some of the other action going on around the Upper Cumberland.
Tip-off is coming. Bobcats basketball, the People's Bank countdown to tip-off.
The Upperman Lady Bees look to get back on track. This is around UC Sports Nation. The Upperman Lady Bees and White County Warriorettes headline girls action across the Upper Cumberland tonight. Upperman is looking to avoid its first 3-game losing streak in 8 years. White County coach Michael Dodgen knows the Lady Bees will be ready to play.
Dana does a good job, and she'll have her kids ready. Brooklyn and Abigail will be ready to play. Jalen Cobb's played well for her over the last couple of weeks, and this district's arguably not in and not out. It's the toughest in the state.
Cumberland County hits the road to Macon County tonight. Coach Kim Cram-Torres likes what she's seeing from her team, but she continues to preach toughness as they enter the heart of district play.
Since we've come in, we've really talked about we got to be tougher. We have to have a tougher mindset. The Upper Cumberland is a tough place to compete. Every team is tough. We have to be mentally tough, and that's something we have really banged over their head.
Roughly 24 hours after a tough loss at Livingston, Stone Memorial returns home to play DeKalb County. Coach Mike Buck says a quick turnaround will be a challenge.
It's a quick turn, very little prep for DeKalb County. So, yeah, this is a crazy tough league, and we're excited to be in the league. You know, it's going to do nothing but make all of us better.
Elsewhere tonight, Clark Range is at Clay County in a top 5 single-A matchup. Jackson County hosts district foe Sequatchie County, while Monterey hosts Red Boiling Springs. I'm Tom Duggan. We'll keep you updated on scores throughout the evening from UCSportsNation.com.
At People's Bank, home improvement loans make up a significant portion of our lending portfolio. If you've been thinking about ways to spruce up and improve your home, come talk with us. Whether you want to take on the home improvement challenge yourself or bring in some outside help, At People's Bank, we have the money you need to make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
This is the People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off. People's Bank and Trust of Pickett County.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Lady Bobcats basketball. We're talking with freshman point guard Emmy Lowe with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. And Emmy, seems like the last few games you're becoming more and more comfortable, especially offensively. Has there been anything changing on your end, or has it kind of just been growing into that confidence, growing into that position as the season has gone on?
Well, I've had to get in the mindset of not passing up so many shots and getting rid of the ball so much. And we've had a few talks with Coach Smith and our assistant row, and it's just been more offensively myself.
On the 6-game win streak, it's looked like a different basketball team. How fun has it been to just play for the Bobcats over this 6-game win streak? You guys have beaten 3 top 10 teams in Class A. You took down Powell in that Christmas tournament. How fun has it been?
This team is just one of the funnest teams I've ever played with, and we kind of just get out there and do what we do in practice, and it just works itself out.
What's maybe changed to kind of help you guys go on this win streak? Obviously, there were a couple of tough losses. You played Livingston and Coffee County, 2 very good teams back-to-back, and then haven't lost since those 2 games. Was there maybe a change? And I guess what's kind of brought you guys into this form?
Just getting our heads back together, getting in practice, working on the things that we need to do that we didn't do in those losses, and just finding a way to come back even better than those.
You guys played some really good defense against Red Boiling Springs a couple of days ago, getting ready to take on Gordonsville here tonight, number 2 team in Class A. When you hear that, what comes to your mind, and how special is that to be one of the best teams in the state?
Well, it's really special. I mean, I didn't ever think that I knew that I had success in our team, and I believe in us, but, it's just really good coming in as a freshman and how young we are anyways.
That's freshman Emmy Lowe with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We'll be back in a moment.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more, or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Lady Bobcats basketball. We're talking with head coach Brent Smith of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Coach, 15-3 on the season, 4-0 in district play. You won 6 games in a row, and you beat Red Boiling Springs last time out 50-27. Second time you held them beneath 30 points. What's worked so well defensively, especially against the Lady Bulldogs?
Well, they score, especially number 12. She scores really good at the free throw line. We just really concentrate on not fouling, and as you've seen, we didn't press. Just fell back in a packed in man pretty much, and just run it. She kept shooters at bay. Kind of ran at those guys, and but now the Fleming kid is really good getting to the basket. And we've done a really good job of just keeping her away from the basket. And when she did get there, we had a lot of help there.
Held her to 8 points after she had 24 the night before against Clark Range. But, you go down the list of the girls that played well. Kiesling and Amanette both hit 3 threes. Lowe commanded the offense well. Reeder dominated defensively, and Wood obviously stayed consistent. Is this team starting to kind of catch their stride a little bit at this point in the season?
I think so, too. And we left out, key components. She probably started with a lot of people was KT, Kelly Tompkins. She gives us an added bonus, too. But, everybody's kind of getting in gear, accepting their roles. anytime that, we shoot the ball well, we've shot it, we didn't get a bunch of possessions the other night, just, the way we had to play. But it's not a pretty game, but that's the way we've played them twice, and it seems like it worked. But, everybody, I think at this point in the season, we're defining roles a little bit better, and everybody's understanding them.
You're top the district standings, 4-0 and in control. Has there been any talk with the team about how important each and every one of these district games are now?
Well, we're going into this game on Friday night. We had to fight for our life down there, and they played Clark Range really close last night. They actually had a 9-point lead at half. So that game's going to be big. If you can get that game, you're going to have 3 left. Obviously, you probably not going to finish any worse than third, but that's not what you're after. You're after first place. So, but each game's we're in control of our own destiny. So we have to rely on anything. If you just take care of what you can take care of, and we got a tough stretch coming again. It's going to stay tough the rest of the year. So if we just keep getting better, I think good things will happen.
Break down the Gordonsville one a little bit. 62-50 the first time out, and you mentioned it, really competitive in that game. They actually led after the first quarter. You guys led by 1 at halftime. What's something that they did well that you'd like to do a little bit better job of slowing them down here this second time out?
Well, they made a lot of baskets. I mean, that they hadn't made in the games prior to that. Banked in a couple of threes, and we're playing at home. But I think we'll be better, more prepared. We weren't really motivated in that game. I don't think. We thought we was just going to walk in and just win. But played really well in the second half, just to pull away.
That's head coach Brent Smith with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We'll be back in a moment.
Bobcats basketball, sponsored by Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired, done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. By Byrdstown Medical Center, local experts taking care of local people. Schedule an appointment today, 864-3187. Union Bank, with the modern tools to make banking easier. The experience you can count on. Union Bank, member FDIC, by Brown's Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel. And by Aminette's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com.
At People's Bank, we offer many financial products and services that are designed to help you maximize any potential opportunities that come your way. People's Bank is more than just another bank. We're an independent, locally owned community bank. We strive to rise above all our competitors, and we work hard to be everything you could hope to find in a banking partner. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The holidays are a wonderful time to count the many blessings of this year. And if you're a small business owner, it's also time to be planning for next year. Twin Lakes would love to help with fast, reliable, gig speed broadband and voice packages, all at prices that will have you counting even more blessings. Give me a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit twinlakes.net to learn how Twin Lakes can transform your business today.
Welcome back here to Pickett County High School in Byrdstown, Tennessee. They're going through the starters. We'll take you through them as well. No changes from the starting lineups from the first time these two teams met in a 62-50 contest that went in favor of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. They'll send out Katie Vaden wearing the number 10. She's a senior for this squad, had 6 points in that first game. Olivia Brown, she wears number 15. Brooklyn Stewart is 21. Lily Manor is their leading scorer with 15 points a ball game. Had 12 points against Pickett County the first time. She wears the number 22. And Katie Grandstaff wears the number 33, another senior. So all the starters, seniors with the exception of Olivia Brown. She's a junior. So I mentioned a young team with the exception of that starting lineup. They've got a lot of seniority. On the other side for the number 2 team in Class A, those are the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, 15-3, 4-0 in district play. Head coach Brent Smith will send out the same starting lineup. Allie Aminette wears the number 12. Ella Kiesling is 13. Emmy Lowe is a freshman point guard wearing the number 33. Shayla Wood, the lone senior, is 34. And Callie Reeder, the freshman post player, is number 44. Casey, this team has looked like a completely different ball club since the first couple of weeks of the season. You go back to that Powell game, that championship in the Christmas tournament. they've looked like a different basketball club, and they've looked really, really good.
Yeah, they've looked dangerous a lot of times, Jacob, especially when they get that three-point shot going, when Lowe's able to create off the bounce, get to the rack, find those wide open, either get to the bucket or find one of those wide open shooters. They've been able to knock it down, and when they do, they can play at a really high level. They can be a really dangerous ball club.
The Tigerettes sporting their away royal blue uniforms with gray numbers and white trim. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats in their home whites with yellow numbers and black trim as well. The Lady Bobcats win the tip, but it's going to be a backcourt violation. They threw it into the backcourt. Emmy Lowe got stopped by two defenders, picked up her dribble, was looking for some help, and Shayla Wood tried to come get it, but her momentum took her into the backcourt from the front court. So it's a backcourt violation to start off the ball game for the Lady Bobcats, and the Tigerettes will get it right back. So Gordonsville will have their first offensive possession. This is Katie Vaden with the basketball. Give it off to Brown out near half court. Good defense by Shayla Wood. Pokes it away from her, but Vaden able to get it back. Throw it to Manor on the wing. In the corner, it goes to Grandstaff. Grandstaff comes off a screen, fires up the shot, and banks it in from the free throw line for two.
Coach Smith not excited on that right there. It was a pick play, wanted to switch by Kiesland. She wasn't able to get there. Pretty easy shot there in the center of the paint for Grandstaff.
Here's a three at the other end by Reeder. That's a little bit short, no good. We've got a foul on the rebound called on Gordonsville. It'll stay with Pickett County underneath the basket. Gordonsville came out with some full court pressure. Pickett County was able to break it, found Reeder open for a three attempt, but couldn't knock it down. Foul is called on Lily Manor for Gordonsville. That is her first. So the Lady Bobcats will inbound to Shayla Wood. She'll bring it out towards the top of the perimeter. Now she'll penetrate to the basket, get blocked away by the Tigerettes. Goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Pickett County underneath the basket.
Really good defense that time by Stewart. She just went straight up. Shayla tried to draw some contact. She's able to block it away out of bounds.
Emmy Lowe will inbound for the Lady Bobcats. A minute in here to this ball game, they trail 2-0. Here's Ella Kiesling, who's had the hot hand as of late, turns it over there, threw it right into the foot of Manor. Back the other way we go, and then mishandling it and turning it over are the Tigerettes. That was Katie Vaden with it. The Bobcats will get it right back. More full court pressure here. A little bit of a trapping man-to-man press. Ella Kiesling open, firing the triple, a little bit short, no good. Haven't seen her miss a three in quite some time. Grandstaff will push the pace now for the Tigerettes. 6:38 to play in the first quarter. Here's Manor, tap the key, will move it to the right side for Grandstaff. Will shot fake, and she'll bring it along the perimeter with the left hand. Tough defense by Shayla Wood, gonna be close to 5 seconds, is able to get the pass off in time to Manor. Manor dribbling around, penetrating, bounces off to the opposite block, but missed it. Was Brooklyn Stewart. Rebounded by Reeder. Baseball pass up to Ella Kiesling at the other end of the court. Bounce it off to Amonette, and she lays it up and in for the first 2 points of the game for the Lady Bobcats. Tied up at 2 and full court pressure here for Pickett County. And they'll back out of it into the man-to-man. So tie ball game, 2 minutes in here, and we got a foul up top by Shayla Wood. Got into Katie Vaden a little too much, and that'll be the first on Shayla, and the team's first as well.
Coach Smith coaching her right there. She's way away from the bucket. No need to get hands on her right there. Just play good straight-up defense is what he's telling her.
Here's Vaden trying to get to the basket. Puts up the shot, and it's altered by Callie Reeder. Pickett County on the break. Ella Kiesling stops 10 feet short of the bucket, fires it away, missed it. Amonette has the rebound. Underneath the basket, goes up, got fouled, but they didn't call it. Got her own rebound for a second, then it was stolen away. Gordonsville going the other way now. Out in front, Vaden high off the glass, too strong. Weak side rebound for Ella Kiesling. She's got 2 defenders in front of her, finds Emmy Lowe. Lowe gets it up to Reeder. A transition 3 from the left side, off the mark, no good. Pickett County struggling to find their shot in the early going. Manor at the other end now for Gordonsville. Underneath the basket. Couldn't get the English off the glass to go down. The ball goes out of bounds, and Pickett County will get it back. And Coach Smith doesn't like what he's seeing. He's going to take a timeout in a 2-2 ball game with 5:14 remaining here in the first. Just the 32nd one, so we'll keep it right here. This is about how this game started at Gordonsville the first time. The exception was Gordonsville was hitting shots in that first quarter.
Yeah, and you keep in mind, too, Jacob, they've only played a couple of games in 14 days. A lot of snow, a lot of time off. I'm sure they've been here at the gym, but it's not quite game speed. So both teams a little rusty here from the perimeter. I expect these shots to start going down here soon.
Yeah, they've had 2 games postponed since January 7th. Clay County on the 7th and at Clay County back on the 18th on Tuesday. They've only played 2 games since then. 2-2 ball game right now out of the timeout. Pickett County will have the basketball. Inbound to Shayla Wood. Shayla looking around across the timeline will find Reeder. Up it goes to Emmy Lowe. Tries to get it in the corner to Kiesling. Fires it away and knocks it down. There is Kiesling yet again.
Yeah. Right over there from the corner. Shayla Wood got in deep. Scratched that low and was able to find Kiesling over in the corner and knock down the shot. Really nice shot that time by Kiesling.
Lady Bobcats lead 5-2, 4:49 remaining here in the first. Gordonsville with the basketball. This is Vaden on the top. The key will get it off to Stewart, who comes out towards the high post. Picks up her dribble, passes off to Manor. Manor being guarded by Kiesling. Looking down low. Good pass to Stewart, but blocked from behind by Reeder again. Shayla Wood pushing the pace now, is poked from behind. That ball's loose, picked up by the Tigerettes. And then lost it out of bounds was Olivia Brown. So they got the steal, but lost it, couldn't keep control of it. And Pickett County will get it back here on the near sideline. So a plethora of turnovers to start off this ball game on both sides. In a 5-2 ball game, Pickett County leading by those 3 with 4:23 remaining in the first. Pass down low to Kiesling on the right baseline. Too high, goes out of bounds, and that's going to be another turnover. Back it goes to Gordonsville. So the Tigerettes breaking the press. Manor's got it 1-on-3. Underneath the basket she goes, trying to pass out of it, and Lowe comes up with a steal. We'll throw it up to Amonette. Amonette 1-on-1. Blocked out of bounds by Stewart.
A couple times Stewart's had some really good defense in there. Just gets her arms straight up, draws the contact, just kind of holds her arms up, holds her ground. She's been able to block a couple out of the way. Really nice defense.
Halfway through this first quarter, good pass in to Callie Reeder. She finds her first 2 points of the ball game. Callie Reeder has been nothing short of impressive, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Hasn't scored a lot of points in the last couple of games, but man, has she been good down in the post defensively.
Yeah, she's really protected the rim, altered a lot of shots, forced them into a lot of awkward shots around the bucket. Didn't make anything easy, that's for sure.
Here's a deep triple try from Manor that catches nothing, goes out of bounds, and that will be Pickett County basketball. And now a 30-second timeout taken by Gordonsville as well. And that's the one player you got to watch out for if you're Pickett County is Lily Manor. She can catch fire. She's averaging 15 points a ball game, and she's been in double figures 13 times this season, with 4 of those being 20-point attempts. So she can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, I'm assuming Coach Dillard's over there trying to figure out how they can get her going. If it's slow going for her, it may be a slow night for this Gordonsville Lady Tigerettes team. So look for more touches for 22 Manor. Look for also Pickett County. They're really stretching the defense out, forcing Gordonsville to start their offensive set way out near midcourt, which is really beneficial for Pickett County.
The one thing Manor has to deal with, too, is Ella Kiesling, who is always playing defense on the best player. Kiesling, well, she's had the hot hand offensively, but always playing really good defense as well. Shayla Wood at the other end going to be tagged with the offensive foul, just barreled into the defender. Looked like it was Manor who took the charge, and Shayla Wood picks up her second foul early on. So we'll get our first look at Kaylee Tompkins.
Yeah, she's been able to come in and provide some spark and lift this team up. Had a few big rebounds at Clark Range a few games ago. So we'll see if she can come in, lift this team up a little bit right here.
It's a 7-2 ball game. Pickett County leading by 5. 3.5 to play in the first. 3 spot coming from Vaden, is able to knock it down from the top of the key. Nobody picked her up. She said, "I'll take that." We've got a whistle and a foul called on the Tigerettes. They tried to get a quick inbounds. Foul's going to be called on Olivia Brown. That'll be her first. And the team's second. 3:20 remaining here in the first in a 7-5 ball game. And again, this Tigerettes team, I mentioned it, the record not really indicative of how good they can play. They kept it close. They were actually leading 16-10 after the first quarter the first time these two teams played. Emmy Lowe able to break the press. Up to Kaylee Tompkins. Tompkins, middle of the lane, left hand off the window, and good.
Really nice move right there by KT Jacob. She caught it, jump stop, fake, got into the lane, finished with the left. Really nice play.
In the pregame with Coach Smith, I pretty much mentioned every single player on this roster, at least that plays, has been playing really well. And left out Kaylee Tompkins, and not on purpose, and he fortunately was able to mention her. Here's a great pass on a back cut to Katie Vaden, who lays it up and in for the 2 points. We're tied up. Check that, it's 9-7 now after Tompkins and Vaden trade buckets. The other end, Kiesling, open, 3-ball left side, off the mark a little bit deep, fighting for her own rebound, loose on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go to Gordonsville. So Kiesling has missed a couple of them, but they're not bad misses at all. That one right on line, just a little bit deep off the back of the iron. I think we got a little bit spoiled as well with how well she's been shooting the basketball.
Yeah, we're expecting every one of them now to go in, and when she doesn't, it's like, wow, it's not going in this time.
Hit 3 of them in the first quarter against Red Boiling Springs. Allie Amonette got in on the party, hit 3 of them in the second quarter. Missed shot there by the Tigerettes. Reeder at the other end, bounces off to Tompkins, who lays it up and in for another deuce. She's got 4 points off the bench. It's 11-7, and leading by 4 for Pickett County. 2 minutes remaining here in the first. Lowe trying to go for the steal, saves it in bounds, but it stays with the Gordonsville Tigerettes. Pass down low is poked away from behind by Reeder. Now they have the steal. This is Tompkins out in front, and another offensive foul taken. Nice job by Manor. That's twice now she's taken a charge, and the foul going to be called on Kaylee Tompkins, that time her first.
Yeah, those are big momentum plays too, Jacob. You get in there, so many players today want to attack the bucket, want to run over people to get in there. The lost art is pulling up, shooting the 3-footer, going straight up over the defender. So a couple times already, we got to work on that.
Kaylee Underwood and Kamari Young check in for the first time for Gordonsville. This is Underwood with a basketball here. Got it poked from behind, and it's stolen away. Emmy Lowe's out in front. She'll take it to the basket, lay it up, get fouled, but couldn't get it to fall. She'll be at the line for 2. Now going to be called on Katie Grandstaff. That's going to be her first. And the team's third, Emmy Lowe, at the line for 2 freebies. Has been very solid as of late from that stripe. First one is good. She's really turned it up a notch, especially in the last week or so. Last 2 games went 17-7 against Clark Range. Only had 9 points against Red Boiling Springs, but really commanded the offense well, and it all starts on that defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and she played really hard down here last time, was able to swat it away. Let's see if she can create a few more turnovers.
Her energy is really turned up, and she's taken a lot of coaching in the last couple of weeks, talking with Coach Smith and Coach Rowe on the sideline. They've had conversations with her. They know how much talent she has. They're just trying to get it out of her. Got a foul down low called on Pickett County on a drive by Manor. That foul is on Allie Amonette. That's her first in the team's 4th. That'll send Lily Manor to the line for a couple of freebies. Has not scored yet in this ball game and finds her first point right there. And we'll have a sub for Manor after this second free throw. 1:24 remaining here in the first. Manor, second free throw is nothing but net. So 2 points for Manor now. Checking back in is Olivia Brown for Manor. She'll get her first rest of the ball game. Avery Crawford also checked in for Gordonsville at that last dead ball. Here's Amonette with the basketball. Into the corner for Reeder. Triple try from the right side. Rattled it in. Was a little bit short. Almost wedged it. Actually bounced up in the air and finally fell through the net. Not too many times you're going to see that kind of roll.
That is what you call the shooter's touch right there, Jacob. Hit almost every part of the backboard and rim and found its way to the bottom of the net.
Makes it 16-9. Lady Bobcats on top. Under a minute to play in the first. Here's Young with the basketball for the Tigerettes. We'll give it off to Crawford right side. Crawford off a curl screen over to Grandstaff, top of the key. We'll move it on the left wing. Driving left baseline is Brown. Right hand shot, no good, but picked up by Underwood on the weak side, and she missed on the putback attempt. Here's Emmy Lowe trying to split a double team, and a foul is going to be called on Gordonsville. They're going to tag Kaylee Underwood with it, her first. That'll be the team's 4th here. 4 fouls on either side. Allie Amonette will inbound right in front of us on the near sideline towards half court. Inbound to Tompkins. Throw it back to Amonette. She'll bring it up now. Pass it in the corner for Reeder. Handoff Kiesling. Triple try. A little bit off the mark, and a foul on the rebound is going to stay underneath the basket. Looks like they got Grandstaff with it again. That's the second time she's been tagged. That's the 15th foul. Katie Vaden will check in for Grandstaff. And Emmy Lowe will trigger it in here for Pickett County. On the left side, looking around. Throws it over the top for Reeder on the top of the key. Reeder now looking around, surveying with 27 seconds. We'll give it back out to Lowe towards half court. We'll reset the offense. Has two defenders in front of her looking for some help. Gets it off to Kiesling, and she got fouled.
Really nice double team right there. The double team came. Coach Smith's wanting Ella to move up towards the ball. She can't really pass across to her where she's at. He's wanting her to come closer to the basketball. We'll see if that plays out here in a minute.
Amonette throws it over the top for Reeder here. 17 seconds to play in this first quarter. Emmy Lowe driving to the basket, putting it up, couldn't get it to fall. Gordonsville's going to have it with 9 seconds. And a whistle and a travel call. Got a running start was Olivia Brown. That's a big turnover for Gordonsville and an opportunity for Pickett County with 6.7 seconds on the clock, leading by 7, 16-9. Allie Amonette throws in the corner for Tompkins. Tompkins driving left baseline, try to throw it along the baseline. The pass is picked off. Kaylee Underwood has it, but is not going to get a shot off. 16-9, Pickett County leading after one. A solid first quarter, and they'll try to keep it going in the second. Coming up right after this.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Back here at Pickett County High School, second quarter action about to get underway. Pickett County going to start off with it first. They lead after the first quarter, 16-9. A little bit of a slow start, but we're able to get some offense going in that first quarter. Kaylee Tompkins gets the start here in the second quarter, and she's got 6 points now.
Hey, Kaylee Tompkins coming off the bench and giving that spark we've been talking about right here, Jacob.
At the other end, Tompkins trying to save the ball from going out of bounds, touches it last as Manor goes barreling into that kind of stage area that's got a padding on it. Gordonsville going to keep it. They're going to check on Manor. She took a pretty hard spill there into the stage, but going to stay in, look to be all right. The Tigerettes will get it in to Manor. Might have gotten fouled, but they let it go. And Pickett County going to come up with the basketball. 18-9, Tompkins, left baseline, fakes the shot. Driving in, finds Reeder, top of the key. She'll drive in, give it back to Tompkins, go up with it, and got it to go again. Kaylee Tompkins with 8 of them here.
Wow, she's in a zone right now. Really good pass from Reeder right there, too. She could have chest passed it in there. She bounced it in there between traffic, able to let KT catch and get the board.
There's Manor on the right wing. Manor penetrating to the basket, got fouled. She'll be at the line. That foul's going to be called on Callie Reeder, her first. Well, Manor hasn't been able to get her shot up too much, but has been able to get to the line one time and knock down both free throws. We'll see if she can get something going from the stripe. 45 seconds in here to the second quarter. Rims it out on the first attempt. Well, the second opportunity with 7:14 on the clock. Second one is good. 3 points for Manor. It's 20-10, Lady Bobcats on top. Lowe will get it up to Reeder, inside to a cutting Amonette. Spins around off the window way too hard. Couldn't move, but not a great finish. The other end, Manor with the basketball for Gordonsville. Picks up her dribble, reverses it along the perimeter. Into the corner it goes to Crawford. Fires away the triple. It's off the mark, and Manor's got the rebound. Saves it inbounds as she goes diving into the Pickett County bench, but it finds Emmy Lowe's hands. Emmy Lowe needs some help in the backcourt, though, and throws it up to Ella Kiesling. Kiesling stops short, fires it away, and missed it. Rebound, though, picked up by Callie Reeder. Give it back to Kiesling. Another floater, in and out. That ball was halfway down. Kiesling cannot get the cap off the bucket. Emmy Lowe comes up with a steal in transition, though. Pass fake to the right, goes up with it, gets fouled, and knocks it down with the left hand.
Wow, really big time move right there. She was able to get it over into her left hand. The contact came. She was able to somehow still get it up on the glass. Got it to go down. Really nice play right there. Going to try to get the three-point play the hard way.
Foul's called on Brooklyn Stewart, her first, and Lowe knocks down the free throw. She's perfect from the stripe. And she's got 5 points now on the night, 23-10. Manor at the other end lost the handle out of bounds, and that's going to be last touched by Lily Manor. That's going to be Pickett County basketball. Good hands there by Callie Reeder. 6:18 remaining in the second quarter. Pickett County with the basketball. The right side it goes to Tompkins. Skip it over to Reeder. She'll drive in, come up short, over to Kiesling. Fires away the triple. In and out, no good again. Back-to-back shots for Kiesling, who's had to go halfway down, and then a fight for the rebound. Stepping out of bounds was Amonette. And the referee pointed Pickett County's way, but they're going to give the ball to Gordonsville.
He said the right color. He just pointed the wrong way.
Yes. Across the timeline comes Katie Vaden. Hand off to Manor. Tigerettes with the basketball. This is Olivia Brown now. Brown looking around, bounce it over to Manor, wide open, fires it away, a little bit deep, no good. Really good play run there for Manor to get an open look, but couldn't knock it down. Amonette at the other end going to try to fire one, couldn't get it, got her own rebound, back in she goes, too hard off the window, and the tip is up and good, and I think got a little help from Brown, but Emmy Lowe is going to be credited with the 2 points there and a timeout taken by Coach Dillard. It's a full timeout. Pickett County leads by 15, 25-10. 5:33 remaining here in the second.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Out of the timeout, Gordonsville with the basketball. 25-10, they trail. Lowe almost came up with a steal, and she does as it's last touched by Vaden out of bounds, and Pickett County forces the turnover. They'll have the ball underneath their own basket now.
Started out here at a 9-1 run to start the second quarter, Jacob. See if they can build on that.
It's 11-1 now as Tompkins finds another bucket. She's into double figures with 10. 27-10. Pickett County leading. Crawford trying to answer with a triple at the other end. Can't get it to fall. Long rebound and diving again into the stands goes Manor, but couldn't save it. And Pickett County will have it back again.
Maynard's sure not afraid to give up her body to go after a loose ball, Jacob. She's crashed into the Pickett County bench once and ran hard into the out-of-bounds line over that time over by the fans. So she's a hustler for sure.
5:09 remaining in the second quarter. That pass is blocked away, but picked back up by Tompkins. Tompkins driving into the basket. Another left-handed shot is no good that time. And then we got a foul on the rebound as Young came down with it for Gordonsville. And they might have tagged Tompkins with the foul. They do. That's now her second. So Tompkins, who came in for Shayla Wood, picks up her second foul. 4:59 remaining in the second. It's 27-10. Gordonsville with the basketball. Racing up the court is Brown. Got poked from behind. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's last touched by Emmy Lowe as she kind of wrapped around and poked it away. Katie Vaden will trigger it in for the Tigerettes. Inbound to Young. Give it back to Vaden on the top of the key. Over to Manor. Between the circles. Towards the emblem at half court. Holding the ball above her head, throws it to Vaden on the right side. Vaden picks up her dribble, looking down low, and the entry pass way too high. Sails out of bounds, and Pickett County gets it back. 4:40 remaining in the second. And some good defense shown again here in the early going by Pickett County, only giving up 10 points to Gordonsville. Tompkins at the other end fakes on a 3 try, looking for Reeder, top of the key. Throw it left side to Kiesling. She'll penetrate off the window, couldn't get it to fall. Kiesling just cannot get one to go down. At the other end, Manor passes, and it's stolen away by the Bobcats again. Up it goes to Allie Amonette. Amonette trying to cross over, has that ball poked out of bounds, last touch by Brown. Get our first look here at Kylie Aaron. So Kiesling going to come out, get a rest, and Kylie Aaron going to get a chance at some good minutes here. Not too often you see Aaron this early on in the ball game. Try to get it there. Reeder's got it. We'll find Amonette. 4:06 to play in this second quarter. It's a 17-point advantage for Pickett County. Low bounce off to Amonette off the window, but missed it. And then lost it out of bounds was Gordonsville.
Missed a couple of easy buckets down here on the offensive end, Jacob. Just got to have a little more concentration and a little more focus as you're trying to lay it up.
Low looking to inbound. We'll throw it over the top to Amonette. Give it back to Low in the corner. Reverse it over to Amonette, top of the key again. No, give it back to Low. They're just going back and forth between each other. Low lost it. It's loose on the ground, and diving forward is Tompkins, but they might have tagged her with a foul. I think they did. Tompkins went down to dive for it and kind of wrapped around the body of the Tigerettes defender. And Tompkins is going to be tagged with her 3rd foul. So we're either going to have to see Kiesling or Wood come back in here, and they're going to bring Kiesling back in. She got about a 10-second rest there, and she's already coming back in thanks to some foul trouble.
Yeah, she got over there and got a quick break. She's back in. Hey, Jacob, she's a young kid. She's got lots of energy.
I'll tell you what, I was telling you on the way up here, I got to see a little bit of practice back on Wednesday of this Lady Bobcats team as Crawford is able to knock down the first free throw. They're running sprints at the end of it, and Ella Kiesling, she was blowing everybody out of the water. So there's one player that doesn't necessarily need rest, it's her.
Yeah, she draws the toughest defensive assignment. She's one of the best shooters on this team. Nicknamed the Super Glue earlier in the season for a reason. She's got a lot of energy.
Well, she turns the ball over there. Gordonsville back with it. Kiesling had a hand on it. Gordonsville still has it in the high post. This is Manor. Faces up on Amonette, now trying to drive in. Puts up a wild shot, but couldn't get it to fall. Young on the putback is good. First 2 points for Kamara Young. It's 27-13 with 3:20 remaining in the second quarter. Here's Emmy Lowe over to Kylie Aaron, driving left baseline. Bounce it back out to Lowe. Baseball pass to Kiesling on the right side. Another triple try is off the mark, no good. But Lowe comes up with the offensive rebound. She'll reset the offense. Crossover, split 2 defenders. Floater is good. Did they count it? I think they called it on the ground. A foul on Gordonsville is Olivia Brown. That's her 3rd. And I don't think they counted the bucket, so it's going to be 2 free throws here. Check that, just 1 and 1 for Emmy Lowe. So she did make the floater, but it was after the foul was called. So she gets 1 and 1 and knocks down the front end.
We've talked about that a little bit, Jacob. That's officiated a lot of different ways. We've seen that play go and 1. Now we've seen it go the other way. It's one of the plays that's really hard for the officials to get very consistent on. We'll see that back and forth called a lot of different ways.
I think that one especially was pretty much a toss-up. Could have gone either way, but it's still 2 points for Emmy Lowe. That ball is short on the shot attempt, and Kaylee Underwood goes out of bounds, and Pickett County already back with it. Under 3 to play in the second quarter. They're leading 29-13. So this game going a lot different than the first one. The first game, a very competitive ball game, pretty much the whole way out, and then it turned into a 12-point victory for Pickett County. Now they're leading by 16. Kiesling, baseline pass, poked out of bounds, and fortunate to keep it are the Lady Bobcats. Lowe will take it out on that right baseline. Flat 4 set, Amonette right block, shot fake, steps through, and somehow got it over to Lowe. Now Reeder's got it top of the key. Throws it off to Kiesling, tries another triple on the way, finally got it to go, and Kiesling slams her hands together. It is her second 3 of the game. I made it sound like she's missed everything she's thrown up. She has made 2 threes now, but couldn't just get one to go down. Finally got one to go down there.
Yeah, just shooters do that, Jacob. She keeps shooting, and it's going to go in eventually.
That was the thing. She was getting good looks at it.
She was.
Couldn't knock him down. Finally gets one to go. It's 32-13, and then a turnover by Gordonsville again, and Pickett County back on the offensive side of the ball.
We'll see if that sparks her a little bit right here, get some confidence, get this shot going.
Amonette will throw it to Lowe in the corner. Has a double team come to her, steps out of it. Lowe, another double team comes, splits it, pass fake, goes up, couldn't get the floater to fall. Two Pickett County Lady Bobcats had the rebound, and then they both dropped it out of bounds.
Really nice Euro step, though, by Lowe to be able to get to the rack right there. Just a little teardrop floater, just wasn't able to get it down. Really nice, though.
She's looked impressive in the early going. 32-13, they lead with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Good defense here by Amonette. That ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Gordonsville on the far sideline right in front of the Pickett County bench. Katie Vaden will take it out. 1:57 on the clock. Inbound to Kaylee Underwood. Good defense here by Kylie Aaron. Underwood trying to penetrate. That ball poked loose, and Aaron comes up with a steal. She'll bring it up now for Pickett County. Up to Amonette, the left side. Low in the corner, fires away the triple. Short, no good. Got her own rebound, driving in, going up, and getting it to fall. 2 points for Emmy Lowe. She's got 3 field goals here in the second quarter. Good for 9 on the ball game and 11 total. Down low, Reeder comes up with a block at the other end. 34-13, baseball pass up to Aaron, poked out of bounds. Good defense by Gordonsville.
On this win streak, we've mentioned it a couple of times. Callie Reeder, while she doesn't touch it a lot on offense, Jacob, she has really been a nice rim protector down here, altering shots, forcing them just to get up shots that they don't really like, and she's blocked a ton of them.
That pass stolen away by Kaylee Underwood on the inbounds, takes it to the other end. Pass into the high post to Kamari Young. We'll give it over to Manor. Manor on the left wing, spins around, takes it towards the top of the key. She'll set up the offense with 1:06 on the clock, trailing 34-13. Here's Nevaeh West for the first time. Young, top of the key, looks right side for Underwood, fires away the triple. It's short, and Emmy Lowe's got the rebound for Pickett County. Baseball pass with one hand is picked off by Gordonsville, and then a foul on Allie Amonette. So he had insult to injury that time. A turnover by Lowe, and then Amonette compounds it with her second foul. That's going to bring in Cambry Counter. So Amonette takes a rest. Seen some foul trouble here in the first half, I should say, from Pickett County. Kaylee Tompkins with 3, Amonette with 2, and Shayla Wood with 2, but also leading 34-13. There's Young at the line for a 1 in bonus, knocks down the front end. He's got 3 points in this one. Gordonsville only 1 field goal so far in this second quarter. The rest of their points have come from the free throw line. Another good free throw there from Young. She's got 4, and it's 34-15. 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Emmy Lowe with it. Splits 3 defenders, wraps a pass back to Cambry Counter. They're just trying to waste some time. Ball's loose on the ground. Diving forward is Lowe. A whistle, and we've got a jump ball that's going to go to Gordonsville. .33 seconds on the clock. Gordonsville going to get the ball back with them trailing 34-15. Inbound to Manor in the backcourt. She'll bring it across the timeline. Crossover with 29 seconds. Pull up from the free throw line. It's off the mark, but Nevaeh West, the offensive rebound, goes back up and in for 2. 20 seconds to play now. Pickett County with the basketball. Emmy Lowe will bring it up. Baseball pass to Kiesling, wide open, off the window, got it to fall. Good find from Lowe, and Kiesling able to finish it. 7 seconds now for Gordonsville, and a foul call on the far sideline going to be called on Kiesling. That's just her first. It is going to send Manor to the line, though, with 5.8 seconds on the clock. Still 1-1, as that's just the 9th team foul. Manor, front end is good. Only 4 points here in the ball game. All of them have come from the line. She's 4 of 5. We'll have a second opportunity here with 5.8 seconds on the clock. Second one on the way. Rattles it home. So a chance for the Bobcats. 5 seconds. Amonette to Aaron. Aaron picks up her dribble. Back to Amonette with 2 seconds. Here's Reeder. Tried to throw it over her head with 2 hands, but couldn't get it off. 36-19. The Lady Bobcats lead at the break. We'll take a short break and bring it back and break it down for you.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There is no someday on the calendar. If there's something you want to do, then now is the best time to get started. Pick a date, go to work, and make your dreams come true. If you need money to finance your plans, come talk with People's Bank. We're friendly hometown lenders who really want to say yes to your loan request. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here at halftime as the Pickett County Lady Bobcats lead the way 36-19. Slow start in the first quarter, but were able to pick it up as that half went on. Casey, this team started to play well offensively. They really just look like a different basketball team. They're not making the mistakes they were earlier on in the season. They're taking care of the basketball. We saw a couple of turnovers in that first half, but nothing compared to what we saw at the start of the season.
Yeah, turned it over 5 times right there in the first half. A couple times real early in the game, so I thought they did a really nice job of adjusting to the game. They're getting a lot of double teams, a lot of backcourt pressure. They've been able to handle that really nicely. Haven't hit all their shots from the perimeter, but they're still continuing to fire them. They still look confident. The ball still looks good coming off the hand, just not able to get it to drop down. I was really impressed, Jacob, in the especially in the second quarter on the defensive end of the court. They're able to push them way far away from the goal. They only had 2 field goals, Gordonsville did, in the second quarter. So just really nice, gutty defensive effort, forcing them away from the basket, getting them into stuff that they're not necessarily comfortable with. Pickett County was able to double them up right there in the second quarter on points, 20-10. They lead it right here, 36-19, Jacob. We'll see what happens here in the second half. I look for more of the Pickett County bench to be able to come in, make some contribution, give some of our veterans an opportunity to get over on the sideline, get some rest, and be a cheerleader in the second half.
36-19 right now, and you mentioned the rest, and we thought about, well, maybe they're overlooking Gordonsville because they got Clay County coming up on Tuesday here at home. That rescheduled date is that's going to be a huge matchup, especially now that Pickett County on both sides undefeated in district play. The boys for Clay County, they're undefeated. The girls only have 1 loss, and that's barring them playing Clark Range right now. Let's go through the stats real quick. 5 points for Katie Vaden for Gordonsville, 5 points for Lily Manor, 2 for Katie Grandstaff, 4 for Kamara Young, 1 for Avery Crawford, and 2 for Nevaeh West. For the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, they were led by freshman Emmy Lowe, who had 11 points, 10 points for Kaylee Tompkins, 8 for Ella Kiesling, 5 for Shayla Wood, and 2 for Allie Amonette. At the break, 36-19, the Pickett County Lady Bobcats lead the Gordonsville Tigerettes. We'll take a short break, and we'll bring it back, and we'll check some scores from around the area.
The Pickett County Bobcats. Today's game sponsored by First Choice Family Care. When you're on the injury report, your choice is First Choice Family Care. 864-3232. By Kiesling Insurance. Auto, home, life, business insurance. Protecting families like yours with the best coverage. Kiesling Insurance. Pryor's Auto Spot. Saving you money on your next set of tires. Auto repairs, diesel 2, Pryor's Auto Spot, Highway 111. And by People's Bank, Pickett County's community bank, investing in the future, one customer at a time. People's Bank.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Back here at halftime, the Lady Bobcats lead 36-19, and a lot of really good games, especially in District 7A going on around the area. Casey, what do we got?
Yeah, we got one final game that started early this afternoon, Jacob. Livingston Academy goes on the road. They knock off Lighthouse Christian this afternoon, 76-15. Our score here at halftime, Pickett County 36, Gordonsville 19, and then down in Sparta, big game tonight down in that 7-3A league. Upperman up at halftime, 19-13 in a defensive battle. We'll keep our eye on that one. We've also got no score early on, Clark Range, Clay County tonight, Red Bowling Springs and Monterey, a lot of other good games. We'll keep you updated. For now, Jacob, that's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
That Upperman White County game, an interesting one, especially on the girls' side. White County without Styles. Upperman in danger of losing 3 games for the first time in 8 years. It hasn't been done too often, and that's an opportunity to do so for White County if they're able to knock them off. 36-19 at the break right now. Pickett County leading by that margin. They'll have second half action coming up after this right here on UC Sports Nation.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
This is Emily Gibson, your Twin Lakes Security Sales Consultant. The holiday delivery season is here. Know what's happening with Santa or the services that don't use reindeer with a high-definition camera system from Twin Lakes Security. With Twin Lakes, you can monitor deliveries in real time to ensure that your packages are safe and secure. Give me a call to talk about protecting your holiday deliveries and more at 931-528-2005 or visit us online at twinlakes.net.
T insert number C-0026.
Second half about to get underway here from Byrdstown. Halftime score 36-19. Emmy Lowe with 11 points in that first half. And really a second half, an opportunity for the starters to build that lead a little bit and trying to open a door for some of those younger players to get some run time here in the second half.
Yeah, I've got a lot of folks over there on the bench. They hadn't played in a while either. Looking over there, Macy Threet, she's definitely wanting to get in the game. Ava Kieslin's wanting to get in. All these starters definitely wanting to make that opportunity happen for them. See if they can stretch this lead out right here, Jacob, and make some time for these guys over on the bench.
They got 8 minutes on the clock, and, well, we're waiting for the referees yet again. For some reason at Pickett County, they like to take their time at halftime. Well, they must have a good hospitality room in there.
They got a good hospitality room. They take care of the officials. I'm sure they're back there. Not sure where they're. Maybe they're back there finishing their bowl of chili. I'm not sure. It's a good night for a bowl of chili, Jacob. I just checked.
It's true.
22 degrees outside, so.
Yeah, it's not warm. It's not warm. It was warm in here when we got here, and we were joking, and you know, Coach Smith and saying he's turning up the temperature, like maybe some other coaches around the area.
It's definitely cooled off a little bit since we've been here, I can tell you that.
It does feel much better.
It does.
Of course, I was rocking the Indiana University sweater.
Jacob, they won last night.
They
yeah,
did win last night, for those of you that didn't know. They beat Purdue the first time in 9 tries since I was a senior in high school a long time ago.
Is that a signature win for Coach Woodson, Jacob?
I think it is, yeah. Especially this year.
Yeah,
it's
I think so too.
Important for them to protect their home court. They were able to do so, knock off the number 4 team in the nation, and a big win going forward. Now they got a couple of opportunities to get closer to the top of the Big Ten. Yeah. So still waiting on some referees here to start out this second half. Been about a minute, maybe 2 minutes now, and we've run into this a couple of times before. Not sure if they just don't hear the buzzer or if their timers don't go off or just enjoying some chili and the hospitality room.
Not sure what's going on.
It can't be too far from here, I got to imagine.
It can't be too far, yeah. And somebody's probably going to look for him by this point, too.
Now, Coach Smith, he's just taking a seat on the bench. Coach Dillard up, walking around with a wry smile on his face. And players, there they are. Round of applause for him. And it was Miss Maxwell who had to go get him. One of the administrators here at Pickett County.
Which, by the way, Jacob, do a fantastic job with us, just the communication with us, hosting us here, making sure we've got everything that we need. The administration here and the coaching staff and the fans all made us feel really, really warm and welcome since we've been here.
Well, the referees, they're ready. They've got the jackets off. They've got the chili in their bellies, and they're ready to go. So Pickett County will start off with the basketball first, going from right to left on your electronic device. Shayla Wood over to Allie Amenette on the left wing. A zone defense look here for Gordonsville. Lowe lost the basketball, got it back, down low to Kiesling. High post it goes, kick out Reeder. 3 ball from the right side, a little bit short. Rebound picked up by Grantstaff. Up the court it goes, into the hands of Manor. Will then get it over to Katie Vaden. Left block, it goes to Stewart. Good ball movement, finds 2 points for Brooklyn Stewart, her first. 36-21 here in the second half, 7:23 remaining in the third. Amenette over to Kiesling, looking down low. That pass picked off. Another turnover by Pickett County to start off this second half. Manor, top of the key, will fake on the 3 attempt, hand it off to Brown. She'll fire it away. It's short, no good. That'll go out of bounds, and Pickett County will get it back. So a little bit similar start that they had in the first quarter here in the second quarter, and Gordonsville, credit to them, they're turning up that pressure, especially in the full court. Almost at all times, Emmy Lowe's got 2 defenders on her, and so they try to get her the basketball here. Reeder's going to fake on a 3 attempt in the corner, finds Kiesling opposite corner. Now Amenette, top of the key, sidestep, triple on the way. A little bit deep, no good, and a good box out for Stewart. Gordonsville with the basketball. Right side it goes to Katie Vaden. Gets a screen, tried to bounce it down low, but it's stolen away by Pickett County. Emmy Lowe with it, 2-on-1. Bounce it off to Kiesling, goes up with it, got it to go. There's 2 points for Ella Kiesling. I was watching her shoot there before the second half started. She was taking some shots from the top of the key, missed a couple of them, and it was one of those looks where I just can't get anything to go down no matter what I try.
Yeah, well, I've been to a basketball camp before where, you know, you start out in closer to the goal, work your way out. Maybe that's the approach right here. She got a nice layup, was able to get it. Let's see if that boosts her confidence. Really nice board right there, Shayla Wood.
Shayla Wood with an offensive rebound, back up and in, and for her first 2 points of the game. At the other end, Brooklyn Stewart did get 2 points, so it's 40-23 with 5:59 remaining here in the third quarter. This is Manor with it on the top of the key. Give it on the left side for Gordonsville, back with the basketball. Manor, Grandstaff, right side it goes, into the hands of Vaden. Now in the paint, to Manor, faces up, kick it back out. Top of the key, three from Brown is deep, no good, but an offensive rebound for Katie Vaden. Brown again on the right side. Coach Smith not happy about that offensive rebound for Gordonsville. Here is Brown going past Amonette, driving in, blocked away by Reeder though, and Amonette's got it for Pickett County. Back the other way, Shayla Wood in the lane, crosses over to the basket, too hard, no good, and rebounded by Reeder. Kiesling, 17-foot jump shot, you mentioned it, stepped inside the three-point line and knocked it down.
Yep.
She's got 12 points now. Here's Manor across the timeline for Gordonsville through two defenders. Good move, but couldn't get the finish. Got her own rebound, missed on the putback. Reeder fighting for it, diving on the ground, corrals it, still looking for a pass off. And we've got a travel. They're saying Reeder spun over, and it was close, but probably the right call. Reeder diving on her front side, kind of rolled to her right side, and that's what they got the travel on.
Yeah, Coach Smith, hands on hips. He's not really sure. Not sure she had possession. You know what I am sure of? It was a great hustle and effort play right there by Reeder. Loose ball on the ground. She went for it. Wasn't able to secure it completely according to the official. Traveled with it and turned it over. Really good effort play.
It's a turnover by Pickett County. 4:46 remaining in the third. Manor to the basket, left hand, no good. Emmy Lowe with the basketball here for Pickett County. Two defenders come to her. She's trying to come across the timeline. She does. Tried to pass it down low and threw it straight into the hands of Stewart, who was fronting Wood. Now at the other end, Vaden 1-on-2, poked out of bounds, and Gordonsville will keep it underneath the basket. Good defense in transition there by Pickett County. Tell you what, though, this third quarter going much quicker than the first half. That first half took almost 42 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot of stoppages, a lot of foul calls, and they were rightfully called. Manor, three try is good. On the right side, she got it to go down. Her first field goal of the game makes it 42-26. Shayla Wood with a basketball for Pickett County. Middle of the lane, right hand off the window. Got it to go. Does that so well where she tries to just hang in the air, try to draw some contact. It didn't come, but still got the finish to go down. At the other end, Manor blocked away by Reeder yet again. We'll throw it out in front for Emmy Lowe. Lowe, bounce off to Amonette. Off the window, it was altered. Fighting for her own rebound, saves it into Kiesling. Kiesling will skip it over to Lowe, left wing. She'll drive in, split two defenders, and get the floater to go with the right hand.
Really nice play right there by Lowe. Body control, really nice.
Pickett County leading by 20, 46-26, with 3:40 remaining in the third.
Gordonsville bunch looks a little bit tired right now, Jacob.
Shayla Wood went for the steal, got beat. Vaden has it on Grandstaff to the corner. Fires it away, a little bit deep, no good. Good box out by Shayla Wood. She'll bring it up for the Lady Bobcats. Shayla Wood, middle of the lane, runs into a defender, lost the basketball, and it was either a foul or a travel. They didn't call either. At the other end, Emmy Lowe standing straight up, drops Manor to the floor. The ball is loose, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Gordonsville.
They're going to give it to Pickett County, I believe.
Pickett County, they did. Then they change it back. We got conference between the referees.
Yeah, it's definitely Pickett County.
Okay, it is going to be Pickett County, but how about that from Emmy Lowe is standing at the top of the key, straight up, and is a brick wall for Manor, who just ran straight into her and dropped her. Here's Reeder at the other end for a triple try. Can't get it to go. Wood gets the rebound, goes up, and it's blocked from behind, but got it again. Goes back up, missed, tries it a third time, and finally got fouled.
I think she got two offensive rebounds right there in that series, Jacob. Got a lot of defenders in there swatting at it. Just not able to get it up to the rim on the first shot, but is able to corral the rebound. She's going to try to go knock down a pair of free throws.
Can't connect on the first. It's the first trip she's had to the line in this game so far. That's the fourth foul on Olivia Brown, one of the starters for this Tigerette squad. Second one on the way is good for Shayla Wood. 47-26, it's a 21-point advantage for the Lady Bobcats. Under 3 to play in the third quarter. That was just the first foul. This is going to be a backcourt violation by Gordonsville, and Pickett County forces the turnover again. But as I was saying, that was just the first foul in this second half, and there's already 2:51 to play in the third. So a much quicker pace here in the third quarter. Here is Shayla Wood with the basketball, driving in, drew some contact, no call. Kick it out to Amonette after she got the rebound. Raiders got it on the block to Lowe, went up with it, missed it, got her own rebound, back up and good. Emmy Lowe with 15 points in this one, 49-26. It's been a dominant performance so far. Tried to find a cutting manner where the Gordonsville Tigerettes missed it. And another turnover. Reeder, other end, 2 points is good.
Really nice dime right there from Shayla Wood, too. Nice pass.
This is turning into a boat race at the other end. The pass is poked out of bounds underneath the basket, and the Tigerettes will keep it underneath the basket. They'll bring in 2 subs here. Nevaeh West and Avery Crawford. Kaylee Underwood will take it out underneath the basket on that left side. Throw it into Manor on the left wing. She'll penetrate, get to the middle of the lane, wraps a shot around a Reeder. Couldn't get it to fall. Stewart, the offensive rebound, back up and good. Stewart has 6 points all here in the third quarter. It's 51-28. Emmy Lowe through 2 defenders. Another floater, too strong that time. Rebound loose is picked up by Manor. Manor with her eyes up finds West. Stops at the free throw line, throws it back to Manor. 1:46 remaining in the third. Manor will move it to West on the left wing. Give it back to Manor in the middle of the lane. Puts up the floater, got it to fall. Manor with 5 points here in the third. She's got 10 on the ball game. Kiesling, other end, off the window, no good. This pace has certainly picked up here in the third.
We've got a lot of players that are tired too, Jacob.
Manor, triple try is good. Lily Manor knocks down the transition triple, makes it 51-33. Well, after the offense they couldn't find in the first half, they're finding a lot of it here in the third quarter. Kiesling, triple, yes!
Ella Kiesling for
3 double-digit scores now for Pickett County. Kiesling with 15 of them as well. Emmy Lowe's got 15. Kaylee Tompkins has 10. That ball out of bounds. And we'll get our first look here at Macy Threet. Kaylee Tompkins checks back in. Kylie Aaron in as well. Callie Reeder, Ella Kiesling, and Emmy Lowe will take a rest on the bench with 55 seconds on the clock here in the third. It's 54-33. This is Manor with the basketball. Manor with 45 seconds, driving in, lost the handle, got it back. Underwood now driving into the basket, high off the window, no good, and Threet comes up with the rebound. Macy Threet will have it, looking for some help, throws it over the top for Shayla Wood. Shayla Wood will find Kylie Aaron into the corner, goes to Tompkins. 2 defenders come to her, throws it down to Threet, goes up through 2 defenders, gets fouled, and she'll be at the line for 2.
I always love it when the post people pass it into each other for a shot, Jacob. KT caught it out there deep in the corner, found Macy Threet posted up down low. She said, hey, I love that post-up game. Got it down to her. She's going to try to go knock a couple of free throws down.
First one sat on the rim and then fell out. No good for Macy Threet. So the second opportunity, though. 24.5 seconds to go in this third quarter. Second one is good. Makes it 55-33, a 22-point advantage for Pickett County with 22 seconds remaining in the third. Across the timeline comes Avery Crawford, bounces off to Kaylee Underwood on the left wing, firing away the deep triple. It's off the back iron, no good, but an offensive rebound for Kamara Young. Goes back up and gets fouled. She'll be at the line for 2 here. That foul on Pickett County. Going to be called on Shayla Wood. That's going to be her third. Young at the line for 2 freebies. First one, rattles it home. Young now with 5 points. It's 55-34, 10.9 seconds on the clock. Young will try it again and good again. 6 points for Kamara Young. Pickett County with 10 seconds on the clock, looking ahead to Macy Threet, 7 seconds. Macy Threet takes a step inside the three-point line, couldn't knock it down, rebounded by Gordonsville with 3 seconds. 1 second, and couldn't get it off in time was Manor. A 20-point advantage as we head to the fourth, 55-35. We'll be back after this.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fourth quarter action about to get underway here from Birdstown. On the court for Pickett County, Macy Threet, Ella Kiesling, Kaylee Tompkins, Callie Reeder, and Emmy Lowe. For Gordonsville, Lily Manor, Kaylee Underwood, Nevaeh West, Mara Young, and Avery Crawford. Quick foul call to start off this fourth quarter is going to be called on Macy Threet.
Foul on number 32, Macy Threet.
And an errant inbounds pass finds the hands of Kaylee Tompkins. It's so a turnover at the other end. That pass poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Pickett County underneath the basket. So this Pickett County team, as long as they can hold on to the 20-point advantage, going to be moving to 5-0 in district play, setting themselves up atop the district standings. There's 2 points for Callie Reeder yet again. But atop the District 7 standings in a dogfight with the Bulldogs on Tuesday here in Birdstown. Finally, we hope, for the first time this season.
We've missed out on it a couple of times already, Jacob. Maybe it'll come true this time.
Both Clay County games getting postponed. As that pass out of bounds and going back to Gordonsville, so getting a little sloppy on both sides. And it looks like we're going to get a nope, just out of bounds. The boys' game after this one, going to be a fun one. It was 81-54 in the first contest, but it was much closer than that for most of that game. It was only an 11-point ball game at the end of 3 quarters on the boys' side, and ended up being 45-20 in the second half. Pickett County really turned it on in that fourth quarter. Here's Kaylee Tompkins for another 2 points. She's got 4 early ones in this fourth quarter. Mara Young at the other end, left hand is good. So this pace continuing here in the fourth quarter. Tompkins, left hand, yes!
Probably got a career high tonight here for Tompkins.
She had 10 in the first half, didn't score in the third quarter, already has 6 here in the fourth. Manor at the other end gets one to go as well. The cap starting to come off the bucket for both sides. 61-39 in the lane as Threet gets fouled, and she'll be at the line. That foul going to be called on Nevaeh West, her first. A few subs getting set to come in for both sides. At the line is going to be Macy Threet for a couple of freebies. Went 1 for 2 her first time up. This time misses on the first. Kylie Aaron going to check in here.
Maybe the last we see of Kiesling for the night. She's checked out.
Threet will try it again with 6:25 to play in this ball game. It is good. She's got 2 points now. 62-39. Gordonsville with the basketball. Manor on the right side. Bounce it off to Underwood. Reverse it over to Brown, who fires the triple and banks it in from the top of the key. Her first points of the ball game. Still full court pressure here for Gordonsville. Reeder looking up ahead to Kylie Aaron. Throws it high in the air and too high. Couldn't handle it and turns it over. Gordonsville back with it. This is Avery Crawford up the right side. Reverse it off to Manor on the Bobcat logo. And throws it top the key for Underwood. That pass is picked off by Tompkins. Nobody out in front. She'll take it to the basket and lay it up and in.
With her right hand, I might add, Jacob, from the lefty.
I'll be honest, if that was me, I probably would have switched to the other side. Going from the left side to the right side. Almost would rather have a reverse right-handed layup than a left-handed layup. There's a good pass down low for Brooklyn Stewart for another 2 points. As she's got 8 now. This pass out ahead. Tompkins wide open again. And she's got 20 points now. 10 points here in the fourth quarter alone.
We talked about it. She can come in and lift this team up and provide that spark from that sixth man off the bench. She understands her role. She's come in here tonight and done an outstanding job.
AC3 had the rebound but towed the end line and stepped on that end line, so out of bounds, and Gordonsville will have it with 5:09 to play. As we take a look at the district standings on the girls' side, Pickett County on top before tonight. Coming into tonight, they were 4-0. Clay County right behind them at 3-1. There's a shot for Brooklyn Stewart again, knocking it down again. She's into double figures with 10. But Clay County and Clark Range squaring off. Clark Range was 3-2 in district play. If they were able to win that, move to 4-2, that would drop Clay County to 3-2. And Pickett County would have a 2-game lead in the district standings. There's a foul down low on Pickett County. And, of course, we'll keep you updated on that girls' score whenever we're able to find it out. Between Clay County and Clark Range is Pickett County taking on Clay County Tuesday here in Byrdstown. That'll be their next game. That'll be a big one on both sides, a top 5 matchup on both sides as well. Foul called on Kylie Aaron here, sends Manor to the line again. And Manor knocks down the first free throw. We'll have a second one coming up. Lineup change for Pickett County is going to bring Cambry Connor, Shayla Wood, Allie Amonette, Ella Kiesling, and Ava Kiesling in to the ball game. And this is something new we've seen from Coach Smith. Instead of throwing all of those reserves out there, he's going to switch it up.
Yeah.
And this almost gives them an opportunity to run the offense well. You have an outlet if you need it. We got a full timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. Back in a minute right here on UC Sports Nation.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Out of the timeout taken by Gordonsville, Pickett County will have the basketball, but have to go the length of the court. Still full court pressure here for Gordonsville, trailing 66-48 in this fourth quarter. They break it easily. Cambry Connor's got it up the right side. Connor looking for some help now, steps through a double team and will pass it off to Allie Amonette, who then has it stolen away. So 4:27 to play in this ball game. Kaylee Underwood up ahead, too hard off the window. Rebounded by Shayla Wood, and then she is fouled from behind, and that's only the fourth team foul here in this second half. That foul looked like it was going to be called on Avery Crawford. Quick inbounds to Shayla Wood. Skip it over to Ava Kiesling on the left side. Kiesling will find Ella Kiesling, top of the key, on the right side to Shayla Wood. Power dribbles it down to the block and lays it up and in for 2 points. She's got 7 of them now. A lot of people getting in on the party. Manor, other end, off the window, got fouled. She'll be at the line. Under 4 to play. That foul going to be called on Allie Amonette. That's her third. The team's fourth, and it sends Lily Manor to the line yet again. And Manor, guess what, has met her season average. She's at 17 points now after that first made free throw.
Quick scoreboard update, Jacob, with 4 minutes to go down in Sparta. White County leads Upperman 37-35.
So a close game in that one, and that one huge in the district standings as well. Upperman has dropped a little bit in those district standings after falling to Livingston for the first time in 4 years. A big win for Livingston as they're playing Lighthouse Christian tonight. They get the big win on the girls' side already. There's a turnover by Pickett County, and then another district matchup for Livingston tomorrow, which I'll have the call of on WLIV against Cumberland County. Those two games going to be really good. Here is Kaylee Underwood with a basketball on the right side, fires it away, missed it short. 3:39 to go in this one. A steal by Kaylee Underwood. She'll take it to the basket, go up off the window and missed it. Manor the rebound, got fouled, and she'll be at the line again. So 68-50, both teams still playing hard, but getting a little bit sloppy. And Manor's going to be at the line here.
They have found a little bit of offensive groove, though, here in the quarter. Both teams really able to get a lot of buckets. Not a whole lot of defense, I think, being played. And then the last few possessions, as you mentioned, Jay, a little bit sloppy.
Manor knocks down the free throw again. They only had 35 points coming in here this fourth quarter. They've already put up 25. Check that, 16 if I could do math. Second free throw good. And it's 68-52. Kiesling with the basketball will find Ava on the left side, fires away the triple and rattles it home. Kiesling to Kiesling.
I love that.
71-52, 3:18 remaining in the ball game. Cambry Connor pokes the ball away down low. Turnover, steal for Pickett County. Ava Kiesling at the other end, lost it. Bodies hit the floor. Cambry Connor finds it, missed the shot. Shayla Woods got it now, trying to clear some space. Dives on the floor after losing the handle on it, and a jump ball is called. A lot of physicality going on down low, and they're letting them play. And Pickett County's going to keep it underneath the basket.
Bodies hitting the floor right there everywhere. I'm glad nobody got hurt right there.
3:01 to play in the fourth. Ava Kiesling looking inbound will find Shayla Wood. Shayla off to Ella. Step back three from the top of the key is good from Ella Kiesling. How about that?
Love that step back, Jacob. She was inside the line. She just, little step back, created some space between her and the defender, knocked that three down.
Olivia Brown at the other end, or check that. Kamara Young with 2 points. Ball goes out of bounds, and well, Ella Kiesling is more known for being a set shooter. That time, adding a little bit to her pocket. 74-54. Ava inbounds to Shayla Wood on the top of the key. Now she'll penetrate, go to the basket, split two defenders, lay it up, missed it, and rebounded by Gordonsville. 2:28 to play in this ball game. Here is Olivia Brown. Brown, top of the key to Underwood, fires the triple, missed it, and rebounded by Tompkins. 2:15 to play, 74-54. Tompkins with the basketball for Pickett County. Into the left baseline to Ella Kiesling. Underneath, tried to put the reverse layup up, but couldn't get it off the window and spin it. So Gordonsville back with it. This is Olivia Brown on the top of the key. We'll move it to the right side for Grandstaff. Fires away the triple, goes over the backboard, and that'll be out of bounds. Two subs will come in for Pickett County. Macy Threet and Kylie Aaron in for Ella Kiesling. And Kaylee Tompkins. Shayla Wood thought she was coming out. She's going to stay in. And it looks like they are going to bring in Tompkins for Shayla Wood at some point. 1:50 to play in this one. Here's Ava Kiesling. Down low to Macy Threet on the block. Spins around, got fouled. She'll be at the line for two.
Jacob really liked that post move right there by Threet. She had done a little low block. She had a person on her back, able to get the ball into her. She made a nice move to the bucket right there. Drew the contact. Let's see if she can knock down these couple of free throws.
First one, off the mark, no good. She's been to the line twice now, and before that was 2 of 4. She'll try to knock down the second one right here and go 3 of 6. Couldn't get it to go. 74-54, the score remains with 1:39 to play. Down low, Young is fouled by Threet, who was going for it. Threet going to be tagged with another foul. That's her second and the team's 6th here in the fourth quarter. Sub will come in for Gordonsville. That's Kaylee Plumlee for the first time. Kaylee Underwood will take it out on the right baseline in a flat 4 set. Looking to inbound on the left block. That pass poked out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Gordonsville. We mentioned this game taking some time. Already an hour and 17 minutes into it. Here's Gordonsville with the basketball. 1:27 to play in the ball game. Moving it to the right side, spinning around is West, putting up the shot and getting fouled, and going to the line is going to be West, and that foul going to be called on Cambry Connor, her first and the team's 7th.
We're going to put 5 minutes extra on the game to the officials, Jacob, for the chilly break they had there at halftime.
That is true. Almost forgot about that. West at the line, knocks down the free throw. She's got 3 points now. Got a bucket back in the second quarter and knocks down the second one as well. 4 points for Nevaeh West, makes it 74-56, 1:17 to play. Kylie Aaron steps out of bounds. We're going the other way. Turnover by Pickett County. So Gordonsville looking to bring it up. We mentioned to you the district standings. Underwood misses, Young misses, she gets fouled, and another foul call on Pickett County. But the district standings in District 7, at the top is Pickett County. They're going to move to 5-0. We'll try to find the score of Clay County and Clark Range. Clay County sits right behind Pickett County right now at 3-1. First free throw missed by Kamari Young, as that foul was on Kaylee Tompkins, her 4th. Second free throw good for Young that time. She's got 9 points now. Clark Range, I mentioned it, 3-2 in district play. And so if they would win, they'd be a game and a half back of Pickett County. And that's going to be a charge call, an offensive foul on Macy Threets at the other end for Pickett County. But all that is to say, Pickett County has a massive game against Clay County on Tuesday. If they win that one, they set their own destiny up.
Yeah, if they win that one, they're definitely in the driver's seat for the district championship, no doubt.
Already on top of the standings at 5-0 after this game concludes. Up 74-57 with 46 seconds to play. Here's Nevaeh West with it. Lost it, and a foul is called again. Pickett County going to be tagged with it. That'll be Cambry Connor again. And it's going to send Nevaeh West to the line for a 1 and bonus. First one good for West.
Score update, Jacob, with 20 seconds to go. White County leads Upperman 45-41.
That Upperman team been in a lot of close games this year, but they play one heck of a schedule. White County, hats off to them without one of their best players in Elena Stiles. Still taking it to Upperman. And a big district matchup down in Sparta. Here's Tompkins down low, missed it. Fighting for it, Connor's got it in the lane, looking to pass off. That ball loose and kind of ping-ponged around, and then finally Ava Kiesling finds it. Pickett County's going to take the shot. That's Kiesling, fires it away, and it's another triple. 8 seconds to play now. That ball going out of bounds. That's going to stay with Pickett County underneath the basket. 6.5 seconds to play as Gordonsville turns it over. And an update from the Clay County game. They're actually leading Clark Range right now, 43-35, with 3:34 remaining in the ball game. So Clay County up on Clark Range right now, low-scoring game in that one. But Clark Range been struggling a little bit as of late. But it's also a tough schedule, and guess what? Ava Kiesling did it again. 80 points for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats in this one. Final score 80-59. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats remain perfect in district play, 5-0. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll break it down for you.
The ongoing challenges of COVID-19 have drawn much deserved attention to the safety and convenience of Peoples Bank's online banking services. With Peoples Bank's mobile banking app with the remote deposit feature, you always have instant and easy access to our most current account information. Wherever you happen to be, Peoples Bank's mobile banking will go with you. Peoples Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender member FDIC.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Regular visits to the doctor, they can be a challenge to fit into your busy schedule.
Bye, Mom. I'm on my way to practice.
But those regular visits are the best way to keep your family healthy. Schedule an appointment today at Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. Keep the number handy for all those family sniffles, playground bumps, or rashes out of nowhere. 864-3187. Good to schedule that annual physical, too. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Pickett County Lady Bobcats win big, 80-59. They improved to 16-3 on the season, 5-0 in District 7 play in Class A, and in the driver's seat as they get ready to take on Clay County coming up next Tuesday. Clay County was up 43-34 with about 3 minutes remaining in that ball game, so we'll try to keep you updated on that. But that game about over, and it looks like Clay County going to be one game behind this Pickett County team when they come to town on Tuesday.
Yeah, it'll be a real fun game to broadcast on Tuesday night. It'll be fun for the players, the fans. It's going to be a really exciting time. Got a game lead, really control their own destiny the rest of the way, Jacob. If they can win a few more games, lock up that number 1 seed, take that to the tournament, that'd be a real nice feather in their cap.
Let's break down this one pretty quickly. Pickett County Lady Bobcats win 80-59. They were led by 3 players in double figures. Kaylee Tompkins had 20 points, 18 for Ella Kiesling, 15 for Emmy Lowe. The offense was working well tonight.
Absolutely. Got a lot of players in double figures. Really proud of KT tonight. She came in and lifted his team up, gave them a lot of big minutes, got a lot of points. Ella Kate Kiesling, a little hard to get going, a little hard to get the car started. Thought she finished really strongly. Really impressed by her sister, Ava Kiesling, coming off the bench. Knocked down 3 triples right there in the fourth quarter. Played really well tonight. Jacob, gutsy effort. Played really well on the defensive end, offensive end. Got a lot of players contributing. Again, it's going to be a really fun game when Clay County Bulldogs come to town, play this Pickett County bunch on Tuesday night.
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll start the pregame for the boys' side. The Gordonsville Tigers taking on the Pickett County Bobcats. That's coming up next.
Pickett County Bobcats basketball. Today's game sponsored by Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well. Local experts taking care of local people. Byrdstown Medical Center, Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you at those difficult moments of life. Count on Brown's Funeral Chapel. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Range. More than 117 yards of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Milestone Physical Therapy, orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Emily Gibson, your Twin Lakes Security Sales Consultant. The holiday delivery season is here. Know what's happening with Santa or the services that don't use reindeer with a high-definition camera system from Twin Lakes Security. With Twin Lakes, you can monitor deliveries in real time to ensure that your packages are safe and secure. Give me a call to talk about protecting your holiday deliveries and more at 931-528-2005 or visit us online at twinlakes.net.
T insert number C-0026.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Welcome back to Byrdstown as we get geared up for the boys' side of things. The Pickett County Bobcats, #1 in Class A, get set to take on the Gordonsville Tigers here in District 7 play. The Bobcats 16-3, 4-0. The Tigers 13-7, 3-2. Quickly, Casey, for the Tigers, it's a talented ball club. What are they going to have to do against this Bobcats team?
Yeah, keys tonight. Casey's keys for Gordonsville. Jacob, they really got to guard every possession. They can't take any possessions off. We know this Bobcats team, they can score in spurts and bunches, make quick runs, put a lot of points on the board, so they've really got to take every possession on the defensive end really seriously tonight. I think they've got to match runs and intensity level. We know this Bobcat team, again, can score in lots of bunches, lots of runs. It's a tough place to play on the road, so we'll have to watch out for that. And then lastly, Jacob, Gordonsville's got a lot of athletes on this team, got a lot of football players. I think they got to use that athleticism to create buckets, to get extra rebounds, to gain loose balls, try to gain any kind of advantage they can. I think that's tonight's Casey's keys for the game for Gordonsville.
The first time these two teams met, it was 81-54 in favor of the Pickett County Bobcats. It was a very close game at halftime, a one-point ball game, and then it was 45-20 in the second half. The Pickett County Bobcats were able to pull away in that one. And it actually looks like Coach Agee might be the head coach for this one. Coach Bibb a little bit under the weather throughout the week, and it sounds like they might have had a couple of players under the weather as well. For the Pickett County Bobcats, the beat continues for them.
Yeah, they're the #1 team in Class A for the second straight week, Jacob. They're on a 6-game win streak. They've won 9 out of their last 10. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. Let's talk about tonight's Casey's keys for the game for Pickett. I think because of their success, and we talked about this last game, Jacob, you can bet they've got a bullseye on their chest. They've got to bring their A game each and every night. Even if Gordonsville goes on and doesn't win another game the rest of the season, and Pickett County does make a deep run, hey, they'd love to be the team that was able to knock off Pickett County. So we'll keep our eye on that. This Gordonsville team, again, really athletic. A lot of players on the all-region football team. They're gritty, they're tough, they're well coached. They really can't be overlooked. Lastly, I love the effort of the Bobcats on the defensive end since the Florida trip. I think they've got to continue being disruptive on the defensive end, getting into passing lanes, forcing the offense out further away from the basket like we saw just a little bit in the girls' game. And then lastly, Jacob, continue playing for each other. Be the very best version of themselves. Be a great teammate. Continue to be unselfish. And lastly, encourage each other. Jacob, that's tonight's Casey's keys for the game.
Pickett County Bobcats have won 7 games in a row. They're the #1 team in Class A. They're playing some good basketball. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll hear from Heath Wattenbarger and Coach Amonette.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Rolling toward tip-off. Pickett County basketball. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off.
The Jackson County Blue Devils bounce back. This is Around UC Sports Nation. The Jackson County Blue Devils host Sequatchie County tonight after a big district win over Bledsoe County on Tuesday. Coach Kevin Thomas has been pleased overall with how his team has been playing.
We've just been playing pretty well together. We've had times where we've, played pretty good defense and just taking care of the ball. I mean, we've had games where we've had less than 10 turnovers. We had a couple in that stretch where we had 9 turnovers, and that's really taking care of the ball here, in high school basketball.
Warren County will host Shelbyville tonight, having battled through sickness issues throughout the team. Pioneers coach Chris Sullen said several young players were called upon to help out his shorthanded roster.
I think our kids played extremely hard. We take nothing away from that. I mean, our kids gave effort, but asking them to come into a varsity game and ask them to perform at a level that you'll have to win a basketball game like that, it's a hard ask.
Cumberland County travels to Macon County tonight. Despite handing the Tigers an almost 30-point loss earlier in the season, Jets coach Taylor Denny says his team must be fully prepared for the game tonight.
They play really hard. They've got a really good player, a kid that can really shoot the ball, so we'll have to make sure we know where he's at. And, of course, that's going to be a tough place to play. It's a long bus ride for us. We've got to make sure that we stay focused because lots of things have happened since the last time we played them.
Elsewhere tonight, Clark Range travels to Clay County. Monterey hosts Red Boiling Springs, while Upperman travels to White County. I'm Tom Duggan. We'll keep you updated on scores throughout the evening from UCSportsNation.com.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Bobcats basketball. We're talking with sophomore Heath Wattenbarger. And Heath, seems like your game has really grown in the past few games, or especially over the past couple of weeks. Is there anything you're doing in practice specifically to kind of grow your post presence down low?
Just putting in work overall and just trying to get better each day come.
What's something you'd like to add to your game before the season ends?
I'd like to be able to come off the dribble more and be more of a threat outside too.
Are you working on that in practice? And I guess if you are, what's a couple of drills specifically that you work on to try to add that to your game?
It's just catching the ball and trying to gain confidence doing what you're doing in practice so it translates to the game.
Heath, 16-3 on the season so far, 4-0 in district play. You guys have beaten a lot of really good teams. How fun has this year been?
This year's been a blast so far. I just can't wait to get into the postseason.
You're in the middle of district play, getting ready for this Gordonsville team. You guys are number 1 in the state, though. I mentioned it just now. You beat a lot of good teams. When you hear that number 1 ranking, does that mean a lot to you guys? Do you talk about it at all, or is it still just kind of business as usual? You guys expect to be at the top?
We just keep it business as usual. Can't let it get to our head, or else you'll slip up. So just got to keep it business.
That's sophomore Heath Wattenbarger with the Pickett County Bobcats. We'll be back in a moment.
Tip-off is coming. Bobcats basketball, the People's Bank countdown to tip-off.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Bobcats basketball. Talking with head coach Joseph Amonette of the Pickett County Bobcats. Coach 16-3, 4-0 in district play, 7 wins in a row now. Beat Red Boiling Springs last time out on Friday, 62-42. Got it within a possession a couple of times in that game. You guys were able to pull away in the end. How were you able to finally get the job done in that one?
A road win is a road win. This conference is phenomenal. Red Boiling Springs is a terribly hard place to play. Road games are hard in this conference. I think Clay County had a really hard game against Gordonsville the same night. So, we were just able to make plays. We got some defensive stops, and then I think we scored on about 5 straight possessions there in the fourth quarter. And I just think at the end of the day, we were able to make plays down the stretch and to stretch it out to a 20-point game and a convincing win. We were happy with it. We were good, and obviously happy to get through there with a win.
Post play has been really good for you as of late, especially with Heath and Caleb. Both of them have been in double digits in each of the last 2 games, and especially for Caleb, I guess I figure that's got to be almost a bonus for you just to have him have that many points. How nice has it been to have a lot of production down low in the post the last couple of games?
You know, it's been great, and it's something that we're trying to develop. At the end of the day, we're a perimeter-driven team, but you're going to have nights that you don't shoot the ball particularly well, no matter how good that you are. And we got 4 kids that shoot almost 40% from the 3. But I've known all year that to be the very best that we can be, we've got to have some inside scoring presence. And I think Heath and Caleb have done a really good job, particularly in these last 2 games, giving us an opportunity to score in the post. And I think that it's opened up for them. We've been so perimeter driven for the year. The defenses are really spread out, so it gives them an opportunity to go one-on-one in the post. And they've both done a really good job of converting. And I think our team's done a good job getting them the ball.
4-0 in district play now, tied atop the standings with Clay County, and again, that game gets postponed until a later date. You like what you've seen from the guys so far, halfway through district play?
I do. I'm pleased with where we're at. We've had a lot of ups and downs like all teams do. We're in the middle of the season, but I'm pleased with where we've been, how we're playing, and then I'm pretty excited too because I don't think we've played our best basketball yet. So I think it's a tournament sport, and I think we've got an opportunity to peak at the right time.
Yeah, Gordonsville coming up again, 81-54 the first time out. It was only a 2-point game at halftime. What were the adjustments you made at halftime to kind of almost run away with that victory the first time out?
Gordonsville's a very talented team. They're really solid. They know how to play. They understand the game, and they play defense really well. And that score is not representative of what that game was. I think it was a hard-fought game, and then we just were able to. And we have an opportunity as a team to do this, but we got hot. I think we scored on 7 straight possessions in that third quarter to start the fourth quarter, and kind of opened it up, and we're able to win.
Is there anything you'd change getting ready for this one, or is it still kind of the same game plan as that first one?
No, I think you evolve. I think teams evolve, especially a team like Gordonsville. They rely on a lot of football players, and they've got a really good football program. So when we played them the first time, they had their football guys for, say, 3 weeks. Now they've had them half of a season. So I think that it's like you're playing a different team in a lot of ways. So you just prepare just like you've never played them before.
That's head coach Joseph Amonette with the Pickett County Bobcats. We'll be back in a moment. Perfect timing as the tip is up and we're underway from Byrdstown. The Gordonsville Tigers come away with it first. The starters for them a little bit different than the first time these 2 teams met. They send out Braden Holloman, Ryder Grisham. Those 2 were starters the first time. These 3, however, were not. David Driver, Brody Sykes, and Will Dudney. This is Braden Holloman with the basketball. He played well in the first game these 2 teams met. 13 points for him. Here's Driver on the left wing. Gets a screen, goes towards the top of the key, gets double teamed. Looking to get out of it, we'll find Will Dudney. Dudney on the right side. Dudney, one of those all-region defensive linemen for the Gordonsville Tigers on the football team. 45 seconds in here to this first quarter, no score yet. Same starters for the Pickett County Bobcats, and Zach and Will Amonette, Hunter and Heath Wattenbarger, and Caleb Lowhorn. Good defensive set here, down low on the right baseline. Shot is blocked by Will Amonette, and a 57-second possession turns into a Bobcat basketball and then turned right back over. Hunter Wattenbarger lost it. The other end, Ryder Grisham lost the handle, and they're going to bail him out with a foul. His back was turned to the basket. He was out of control, and they're going to call the foul on Heath Wattenbarger.
No way that ball's even got a chance at going down, Jacob. Tough break right there for the Bobcats. I think it was contact, but again, got to figure that one out. There's no way that ball's going in.
Sends Ryder Grisham to the line, knocks down the first free throw. Ryder at 8 points the first time these 2 teams met. Second one is good. So he's got 2 points, and the Tigers on top. Make that 2-0. In the early going. Here's Heath Wattenbarger with the basketball, trying to hand off to Zach Amonette. That foul's going to be called on David Driver. That'll be his first and the team's first on the Tigers.
That's the other thing we'll keep our eye on. Zach's going to draw the toughest defensive assignment from the other side. This game and all the other games, everybody wants to get in his hip pocket, get in his head a little bit. Let's see how that plays out.
There's almost an oop pass to Zach Amonette, fading away at the free throw line, is able to knock it down for the 2 points. Good find from his brother Will for the assist. We're tied up at 2. 6:35 remaining here in the first, and I mentioned that Coach Agee might be coaching, and Coach Bibb is here, and he is coaching. A little bit of a homecoming for head coach Greg Bibb, who coached this Bobcat team a few years back. There's a 3 in the corner for Braden Heilman. Knocks it down from the left side, and Tigers on top, 5-2. This is a Tigers team that played close to Clay County a few nights ago, unable to get the job done. Will Amonette trying to answer at the other end, a little too strong on the attempt, but an offensive rebound for Hunter Wattenbarger. Back up, no good. Lowhorn gets it. Lowhorn looking for a pass, finds Will. Fakes a 3. We'll bring it back out to the top of the key for Zach and give it back to Will, reset the offense. Under 6 to play here in this first quarter. It's 5-2. Tigers on top by 3. Will Amonette on the left wing. Throw it in the post for Heath Wattenbarger. Heath facing up, trying to drive in. Kick out to Will, over to Lowhorn on the right baseline. Lowhorn now on the right block. Gets stopped, and he's going to be whistled for a travel, and will go the other way. Had 2 defenders in front of him. Tried to step through it and tried to dribble, but also got the ball kind of caught up in the hand of one of the defenders.
Yeah, just got caught in an awkward position when he caught the basketball. Wasn't exactly sure what to do with it. He turned it over.
So the Tigers leading 5-2 with 5:32 remaining here in the first. Driver trying to drive, spinning around, putting up the shot. It's no good, and Heath Wattenbarger's got the rebound. Up it goes to Zach Amonette. Zach stutters. Good pass off to Caleb Lowhorn, who finds his first 2 points.
Really nice little scoop pass that time by Zach. He found his buddy Caleb Lowhorn. Nice deuce.
Makes it 5-4. Within 1 are the Bobcats. Sykes had it for a moment. Now a back cut by Holloman. Gets to the middle of the lane. That pass is picked off. Bobcats with a steal. Zach Amonette pulls up in transition. 3 ball, got fouled, and he'll be at the line for 3 shots. Looked like he got pushed from behind. Foul's going to be called on Ryder Grisham. That's his first, so it'll send Zach Amonette to the line for 3 freebies. Didn't get fouled on the shot, but got fouled on the way down. They didn't give him a chance to land, is going to be the call, but missed on the first attempt was Zach Amonette. Zach has been very good as of late. A lot of 20-point games recently. Second free throw, no good. Not too many times to see him miss 2 free throws in a row, though.
I would put money that he might make this one right here, Jacob.
It's probably a pretty good bet. Zach's third one is nothing but net. So he's got 3 points in this ball game. It's 5-5. 4:55 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers with the basketball. The Tigers team 13-7 on the year, 3-2 in district play. Here is Ryder down low, lost the handle. Will Amonette comes up with a steal. Will back to Zach. Zach over to Heath on the left wing. Fires up the triple. He got it to go. How about that? Talked to Heath before the game saying, you know, I want to add that to my game. And, well, he adds it right there with 3 points.
Look nice stepping out there. The big man stepped out, knocked 3 down. Let's see if he can keep that going.
Shooting it with a lot of confidence. Here's David Driver on the top of the key looking down low for Dudney. Dudney backing down Lowhorn, gets the foul call, and he'll be at the line for 2. Foul going to be called on Caleb Lowhorn. That's going to be his first, and it sends Dudney to the line for a couple of freebies. Mentioned it, Dudney. That's a strong dude down there. Only 6'2", but he's got a lot of meat to him. He was a Region 4A co-defensive lineman of the year, and I say co because, well, one of his teammates, Bryson Greer, also got that honor.
Yeah, got some real athletes on this Gordonsville team. They've always got a great football team. He's certainly a really good athletic specimen too, Jacob.
Dudney knocks down both free throws. He's got 2 points. And it looks like one guy they're missing in this ball game is Austin Ducray, sitting at the end of the bench. He brings a lot of post presence for this Gordonsville team. Here's Will Amonette trying to answer with a 3, and he does.
They kind of sit back, just allowed him to shoot it, and he said, thank you very much, I'll take that one.
Dudney lost the ball out of bounds, and we're going the other way, threw it off his foot. 11-7, Bobcats leading by 4. Our first look at Jacob Amonette here. Will asking for a sub, and if you remember, this was the game earlier on in the season where Will went down with that injury, but he stayed in the rest of that game and finished with 18 points.
Yeah, pretty incredible when you think about the injury, he's able to gut it out. Really, really nice effort.
Also in that game, Zach Amonette found 2,000 career points. He finished with 25 in the ball game. It was a big game for the Bobcats in that one. 11-7, they lead right now. 3:33 remaining in the first. Hunter Weinbarger will give it over to Jacob on the right side as he comes off a screen. He'll curl towards the top of the key. Looking for Zach on the wing on the right side. Fakes a three, drives in, puts up the floater, a little bit deep. Lowhorn, the offensive rebound, back up and good.
Providing that spark this Bobcat team really likes out of him. Nice rebound.
At the other end, pass is mishandled but then picked back up. This is Peyton Clymer into the ball game for the first time with it. Driver, top of the key. 3 minutes are on the clock here in the first. It's 13-7 in favor of the Bobcats.
Bobcats bench really encouraging this defense right here.
Clymer trying to drive in, pushed off. They didn't call it. Now we're going the other way with a foul on the rebound. And this foul going to be called on Ryder Grisham. That'll be his second now here in the first quarter. Will Amonette coming back in for Caleb Lowhorn. So a little bit smaller of a lineup with 4 guards and Heath Wattenbarger for the Bobcats. We've got all the Amonettes and both Wattenbargers. We've got him multiple times this season. Will Amonette, transition 3 is good. He's pretty good at that. He's feeling all right in this one.
I don't know if Gordonsville's scouting report's a little different than what we would have, but they better get out there and guard him on that, Jacob.
Jacob Amonette comes up with a steal, racing out ahead to the basket, lays it up and in for 2, and a timeout taken by Gordonsville. Jacob Amonette finds his first 2 points. That defensive pressure causing fits for Gordonsville here in the early going. It's 18-7, just like that. This ball game was tied not too long ago.
Yeah, we talked about it pregame. This Bobcats team can run and put a lot of points together really quickly. We've knocked down a couple of threes. They've had a rebound put back. They've had a couple of defensive series where they're just able to get stops. Really, really nice. About 2 minutes right here out of the Bobcats. They've stretched this lead out to 11 with 2:26 to go, first quarter.
Kyle Adams checks in for the first time. He did not play in this first game these two teams met. 18-7 coming out of the 32nd timeout. The first time out of the game taken by either side. 2:26 remaining in the first quarter. And forgot to mention it to you in the pregame, but the Clay County girls did knock off Clark Range and beat them by 16. So Clay County 4-1 in district play, a game behind Pickett County. We'll play them here in Byrdstown on Tuesday. Here is a shot down low that's missed, and then a foul is called on Pickett County.
Foul on number 15, Zach Amonette.
It's going to be on Zach Amonette. That'll be his first. Gordonsville will take it out underneath the basket. Clymer inbounds, gets it back. Now he'll drive in, try to dump it off to Dudney. Dudney finds it, but he's got a double team. That was an offensive foul on a hook, but they didn't call it, and Dudney finds 2 points. 4 points for Dudney now. It's 18-9 with 1:56 remaining in the first. Jacob Amonette on the right side for the Bobcats. Top of the key for Zach Amonette on a flare screen. Fires it, missed it. Heath, the offensive rebound, out to Will. Another triple, no good. Hunter's got the rebound, and he's going to be fouled.
Really nice box out that time by Hunter. He's got the guy right on his back. The guy went up, tried to climb his back. They caught it. Really nice block out.
Ryder Grisham's got 3 fouls now, so he is going to stay in for right now. Peyton Clymer with the basketball on the steal, takes it to the other end and lays it up and in. So I mentioned Ryder Grisham picked up his 3rd foul there, and this is a short-handed Gordonsville team without a few of their players due to some sickness. Hunter Weinbarger barreling his way to the basket, going up but missed it. And then falling to the ground was Kyle Adams on the rebound. That's going to be a travel, and Pickett County will get it back. A couple subs will come in here. And Braden Holloman and Brody Sykes back into the ball game, and it looks like that's about all they got are 2 deep. They've got more players, but in terms of players that get playing time, they're about 2 deep. Now we've got a whistle. And it looks like the referees weren't quite ready to start play. Now the Bobcats are ready to go. 1:22 remaining here in the first. Inbound to Heath. He missed it. Will's got the rebound. Kick out to Jacob. He'll fire the 3. He missed it. Fighting for his own rebound. It's picked up by Hunter Weinberger. Over to Will on the left side. Off to Zach now with 1:09 on the clock. Zach, right side to Hunter. Hunter driving in, finds Heath. He'll fake a three, throw it to Will in the corner. Another triple goes down. Will Amonette's third triple of the first quarter. The other end, Clymer fading and knocks it down from the left side.
Really nice shot right there. He got high, hung up in the air, and was able to get it to go down.
Zach Amonette's going to be fouled on his way to the bucket. Looks like they're going to tag Peyton Clymer with it. And that's going to be the case. So Clymer's going to pick up his first. It's the team's fifth already here in the first quarter. 46 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Bobcats leading 21-13. Will Amonette will inbound for the Bobcats. Zach reversing over to Hunter on the top of the key. Hunter over to Will, right side, comes off a screen. Another triple, goes down again, his fourth of the first quarter. Well, how do we think Will's feeling?
Yeah, he's feeling good. It looks really nice coming off his hand, too. He's hot.
He's feeling a little springy in this one. Missed a shot was Adams down low. Top of the key three for Holloman, who answers right back. 19 seconds remaining in the first. It's 24-16. Bobcats will have the basketball. Will Amonette's got it. He's hit 4 triples in this first quarter. Hand off Jacob. Jacob driving in, tried to wrap a pass around, but it's stolen away. Holloman with it with 5 seconds. 3 seconds, fires it away. Got it to go at the buzzer. Braden Holloman knocks it down, and that's a big shot for the Tigers heading into the second quarter. 24-19 as Holloman is able to get the last second shot to go down. We'll be back after this.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Bobcats start out with the ball in the second quarter, leading 24-19. It would have been a bigger lead, but Braden Holloman had other ideas with a last-second triple to end the first. That three a little deep off the hands of Hunter Wattenbarger. Gordonsville back with it. Holloman leaning in the lane. Couldn't get it to fall. Should be a foul on Dudney, and it is as he went over the back on Heath Wattenbarger. And that foul's going to be called on Dudney, his first. 16th foul already on the Tigers in this first half. They've gotten one more before they send the Bobcats into the bonus. Will Amonette will start the offense for Pickett County. Finds Zach on the right side. Zach gets a screen from Lowhorn. He rolls and finds it. Out to Will again, left side. Another three, short that time. Picked up by Hunter Wattenbarger, but missed on the putback attempt. Sykes got the rebound. Up it goes to Holloman. Left open, lets it fly. In and out, no good. And Hunter Wattenbarger's got the rebound again. 7:12 remaining here in the second. 24-19. Hand off Zach. Off a screen. Fires it. In and out, no good. But Lowhorn fighting for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds and say it's last touched by Brody Sykes. So the Bobcats will keep it on the baseline. And we'll get our first look at Eli Reagan. Comes in for Hunter Wattenbarger. 24-19. A 5-point advantage for the Bobcats. They've got the ball. Will looking inbound. Finds Zach Amonette on the left baseline. Zach will bring it along the perimeter with the right hand. Pass off to his brother Will. Out near half court will set up the offense. Throws up a deuce. Now we'll pass over to Zach on the right side. Zach spotting up for a triple. That one's going to be off the mark. Reagan fighting for the rebound. Saved it from going out of bounds, but still went out of bounds on the sideline instead. And that'll be Tigers basketball.
Really nice effort, though, by Eli Reagan. He got up really high for the rebound. Just couldn't corral it. Went out of bounds on him. Still a really good effort.
6:45 remaining in this second quarter. No score in this second quarter yet. This is Driver with the basketball for the Tigers. We'll move it to Holloman on the right side. Alleman had the hot hand in that first quarter with 9 points, 3 triples, loses it there. The ball's loose on the ground, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Tigers. Good defense by Pickett County to knock it loose. Will Amonette going to come out and get a little bit of a breather. Jacob checks in. Checking in, or throwing the ball in, I should say, is Driver. Finds Dutney on the right baseline. Stolen away by Jacob Amonette. He's trying to lead the break now. Lets it clear out. Finds his brother Zach, who will penetrate, get to the basket, get fouled, and he'll be at the line for 2. So Zach going to be going to the line for the second time here. First time went 1 of 3 from the stripe, and got to think pretty good bet both of these are going to be going down.
Yeah, I don't anticipate him missing too many more tonight.
First free throw coming from Zach is good. He's one of those you can throw the jinx on him no matter what. It's most likely going to go down.
Yeah.
Kyle Adams checks in for the Tigers. Hunter Wattenbarger will get set to check in as well for the Bobcats. Zach, second free throw is good. 5 points for Zach. Hunter checks in. Got a whistle. And it looks like they might have called a foul on Gordonsville on the box out. And that's going to be 1-1 for the Bobcats. Who was the foul on? I believe they called that on Dudney. That's his second. So now there's a discussion on who the shooter should be, as Dudney was boxing out one of the Bobcats. And they're going to send Heath Wattenbarger to the line. And some of the Tigers fans thinking it was Caleb Lowhorn, and it could have been, but Caleb Lowhorn checked out before they were able to get that discussion in. So Heath is going to be at the line, and he knocks down the first, and that's probably a good thing for the Bobcats.
That probably is. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Second one, good again. 2 for 2 from the strike, or one. Yes, 2 for 2 for Heath. He's got 5 points. It's 28-19. 6:11 to play here in this second quarter. Holloman, baseline floater, good.
Nice little back cut right there, too, to get himself open, moving without the basketball.
The junior averages 13 points a contest. He's already got 11. 28-21. Hunter Wattenbarger will give it over to Heath on the left wing. Top of the key goes to Reagan. Now right side to Jacob Amonette. Jacob with the ball above his head, trying to drive in, draw some contact. Couldn't get the finish. The ball's loose on the baseline, and it's picked up by Hunter Wattenbarger. Hunter on the right wing, puts on a couple of moves, and now throws it to Jacob on the top of the key. Over to Zach on the right wing. Zach gets a screen. Good defense by Driver, but Zach gets past him anyways. Floater in the lane, no good, and an offensive foul is called on Zach Amonette. Charge taken by the Tigers. Will's going to check in here for Zach, and he'll get his first rest. 28-21, Bobcats leading by 7, and they've really been in control. The Tigers just staying within striking distance. 5:25 remaining in the second quarter. Driver with the basketball, high post to Sykes. Sykes waiting for it to clear out, finds Holloman, who fakes a 3, pulls up from the elbow, couldn't get it to fall. Jacob Amonette will bring it up, will find Will. Bobcats with it. Will, top of the key, into the corner to Heath. Heath penetrating, spinning to the basket. Good move for 2 points. Heath Wattenbarger.
Nice move right there, Jacob, by the big man.
30-21. Bobcats lead by 9. Driver up the right side. Pass off to Clymer. He lost the handle on it, and it's stolen away by Hunter Wattenbarger. He's out in front, takes it to the basket, lays it up and in for his first 2 points of the game. Timeout taken by Coach Bibb and the Tigers. 32-21 is the score. 4:45 remaining in this second quarter. A 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Bobcats just trying to pull away as much as they can.
Yeah, they're on an 8-2 run right here to open up the second quarter. Got a lot of high energy going on. Really nice body control right there by Hunter to avoid contact. He was able to get the bucket. Really nice opening quarter here in the second for the Bobcats, Jacob.
32-21, they've got the 11-point advantage, and you mentioned it, an 8-2 run to start off this second quarter. 4:45 remaining in the second quarter. They led by 5 to start off the second, 24-19. So Driver will have the basketball for the Tigers out of the timeout. On the left wing, drifts towards the top of the key, tries to bounce it down low to Holloman, who never had a handle on it, lost it out of bounds, and Pickett County will get it back. Bobcats back with the basketball. Jacob Amonette, Will Amonette, Hunter Wattenbarger, Heath Wattenbarger, and Caleb Lowhorn on the court. Will on the right side, bounces it down low to Hunter Wattenbarger in the post. Kick it out to Will. Another three try is off the mark. Lowhorn fighting for the rebound. And a jump ball is going to be called. It's going to go to the Tigers. Lowhorn, he was going to bring that ball down no matter what.
He went to grab it like a man and ripped it down, and somebody just got in there and got their paws on it, tied him up. A really, really nice effort on the rebound.
So still an 11-point advantage for Pickett County with 4:10 remaining in the second. Here is Clymer on the left wing. Clymer looking around, holding the ball on his right hip. Will skip it over to Adams in the corner. Adams, one-handed shovel pass to Holloman towards the right side. We'll find Clymer, drives into some contact. Good straight-up defense for the Bobcats, come up with the ball. Here's Hunter Wattenbarger, left open right side, fires the triple, in and out, back, and no good. Out of bounds on the rebound attempt, and it's last touched by Keith Wattenbarger down low. That had everything but going through the net.
Yeah, hit every part of the rim and the backboard, just wouldn't drop.
3:40 remaining in this second quarter. Bobcats still leading by 11, 32-21. Clymer on the right side. Reverse it over to Holloman left wing, looking down low to Sykes, and they're going to get a foul on Caleb Lowhorn, and I think that's probably the right call. Caleb kind of threw a right hip into Sykes, who was trying to post him up on that left block. So Lowhorn going to be tagged with his second foul. Zach going to come in for Lowhorn. Zach's also got 2 fouls. The 15th foul of the Bobcats here in the second quarter. Holloman, floater, no good. And the rebound picked up by the Bobcats. Jacob Amonette will bring it up. Off to Will, over to right side for Zach. Zach on the right baseline will pull it back out to Will on the wing. Jacob Amonette, top of the key, off to Zach. Got open, pulls up, 10 feet, yes! 4 points in the second quarter for Zach Amonette. He's got 7 on the ball game. It's 34-21 with 3:02 remaining in the second quarter.
Really like the way he pulled that one up too, Jacob. Didn't try to ram it in there, didn't try to take it right at the rack. He was able to pull it up from 6 feet, knock that little jumper down. Really nice work.
Sykes trying to put a little post move in down low, is tied up by Jacob Amonette after he missed, and the jump ball is going to belong to the Bobcats now with 2:50 on the clock. Jacob Amonette getting up there in among the trees as Sykes missed his first attempt. Amonette with the basketball now, driving in, bounces off to Heath Wattenbarger, gets the handle on it, throw it back out to Will. Zach's open for a second. Good pass to Hunter, off the window, and good.
Nice ball movement right there by the Bobcats. Got that extra pass, got Hunter wide open underneath.
6 different players have scored for the Bobcats. They lead 36-21. Down low, Driver spinning in the lane, couldn't get it to fall. Jacob Amonette clears away the rebound for the Bobcats on the top of the key. Transition 3 on the way. Goes down for Jacob Amonette, and the Amonette brothers all smiles. Leads to a timeout. Jacob Amonette with 5 points. It's a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. 39-21. Bobcats up by 18.
At People's Bank, we've learned a lot in our 43 years in the banking business. If there's one universal truth that covers almost every aspect of life, it would be success comes from consistency. You can never give up. You have to keep going no matter how hard it may get. Repetition is one of the most reliable tools you can have in your individual pursuit of success. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Out of the timeout taken by the Tigers, the Bobcats leading by 18, 39-21 after the three by Jacob Amonette. He's got 5 points. I mentioned it. 6 different Bobcats have scored, and they all have at least 4 points in this ball game.
15-2 run as well to start the second quarter, Jacob.
Good defense in this second quarter. Here's a back cut for Holloman. Throws it in the high post for Sykes. Left side it goes to Clymer. We'll try to skip it on the right side to Holloman, who lost the handle and got it back. Under 2 to play in this second quarter. Clymer on the top of the key. Throws it off to Driver. Driver trying to penetrate. Pulls it back out as he gets cut short by Jacob Amonette. On the right side, he drives in, pulls up, blocked away by Heath Wattenbarger, and the Bobcats come up with it. Zach Amonette will bring it up. Zach, top of the key, fakes the three, finds Heath to the basket, missed the lay, and he was wide open, just jumped a little too soon. 39-21, the score remains with 1:20 on the clock. There is Clymer on the left wing being guarded by Will Amonette, drives to the basket, and Jacob Amonette, there's saying he's going to came down with the two hands. Jacob thought he was straight up. It looked like Clymer went straight into Jacob Amonette. But Jacob's going to be tagged with his first, and it sends Clymer to the line for a couple of freebies.
I'm not sure the official had the best look at that one right there. Jacob thought it looked pretty straight up. Coach Amonette didn't like it. Jacob sure doesn't like it. I think the official didn't have the best angle at it.
Clymer makes the best of it, though. He knocks down the first free throw, makes it 39-22 with 1:15 remaining in the second. The second free throw coming up. Bends at the knees, lets it fly. It's off the back iron, no good. Bobcats are able to clear it away. Hunter Wattenbarger rips down another rebound. Jacob Amonette, hand off to Zach right side. They run that same action on the wing. We'll find Jacob now on the left wing. Shot fake, pass over to Heath. Finds Zach cutting the basket. Back out to Heath, right baseline. Gets to the middle of the lane. Will, a three ball from the left side. In and out. That ball is halfway down. Rebound here for Kyle Adams. Bringing it up the court is Driver with 45 seconds on the clock. Holloman on the right side. Holloman dribbling. That was Clymer. Now Adams. Left wing it goes to Driver, fakes right, drives left, runs into a defender. Jacob Amonette's got it. That's going to be a tie-up and a jump ball. Good tie-up by Jacob Amonette. Ran straight into him was Driver. The ball going to stay with Gordonsville underneath the basket with 31 seconds on the clock.
Bobcat team really locked down on defense this quarter, Jacob. Only giving up 3 points.
Holloman looking inbound. We'll find Sykes. 30 seconds to play in this first half. Clymer will fake it three on the wing. Down low to Driver. Power dribble. Fades away. Missed it. Rebounded by the Bobcats. They'll have the final shot if they want it. 18 seconds to play. Jacob Amonette just walking it up the court. Across the timeline he steps with 13 on the clock. They're going to go 5 wide. Wait to start the play. Jacob Amonette spinning around, falling to the ground. That's going to be a travel. He got tripped up, and we're going to be going the other way. 5.9 seconds on the clock for the Tigers. It's 39-22. They're trailing by 17. At half court, Driver driving, pulls up from 15, missed it, and we're going to half court, or halftime, I should say, as the Bobcats lead at 39-22. A very solid second quarter of action. Only gave up 3 points in that second quarter. 39-22. We're back after this.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here at halftime. The Bobcats leading 39-22 on the boys' side. The girls already a big win. They put up 80 points in their victory to improve to 16-3 and 5-0 in district play. The Pickett County Bobcats going to try to do that the same thing on the boys' side. And good start in the first half, only giving up 3 points in that second quarter.
Yeah, they really played lockdown defense in the second quarter. Really gutsy effort. Everybody's getting out in passing lanes. Defensive help is coming over if they get beat on that back cut. They're getting really good rotation. Playing at a really, really high level on the defensive end, Jacob. Also really crashing the boards. Every time you'll notice one goes up, they've got 3 to 4 players right there in the paint trying to corral that basketball, trying to look up court, trying to advance it. Hey, if they can get up here, get a good quick shot, or pass it around. I really like the extra pass a couple of times on the offensive end. Very unselfish. We passed up a couple of good looks for great looks. So really nice quarter, nice half. They're up 17. See if they can stretch this lead out here in the third quarter.
And a very balanced attack in that first half. Only one player in double figures was Will Amonette. He had 12 points. Everybody else with 7, 4, or 5. 7 points for Zach Amonette. Heath with 7, 5 for Jacob Amonette, 4 apiece for Caleb Lowhorn and Hunter Wattenbarger. On the other side for the Gordonsville Tigers, only scored 3 points in that second quarter. 11 points for Brain Holloman, 5 for Peyton Clymer, 4 for Will Dudney, and 2 for Ryder Grisham. Halftime score 39-22. Got about 6 minutes left here at halftime. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have some scores on the other side.
Pickett County Bobcats basketball. Today's game sponsored by Birdstown Medical Center. The local way to stay well. Local experts taking care of local people. Birdstown Medical Center. Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel. By Union Bank, serving Birdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Range. More than 117 yards of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC, and by Milestone Physical Therapy, orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Today, many families are looking for smaller homes, preferring quality craftsmanship and luxury amenities over square footage. Whether it's an empty nest or a desire to live a simpler life with less clutter, small spaces are in demand. Whatever you're looking for in a new home, People's Bank can arrange a home mortgage plan to meet your needs and fit your unique situation. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Back here at halftime, 39-22. The Bobcats enjoying a 17-point advantage over the Gordonsville Tigers, but a lot of scores going on around the Upper Cumberland as well, Casey.
UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. Finals, we'll run through the girls. Livingston Academy, big time this afternoon over Lighthouse Christian, 75-15. York Institute over Bledsoe County tonight, final score 46-19. Down in Monterey, Red Bowling Springs over Monterey, 62-41. Van Buren County takes down South Pittsburgh tonight, final score 55-32. Shelbyville goes down to Warren County, takes the loss. Warren County tonight, 51, Shelbyville 30. Clay County, Jacob, over Clark Range tonight, final score 49-36. Cumberland County over Macon County, 60-25. Game you heard right here on UC Sports Nation, Pickett County takes down Gordonsville 80-59. And a final down in Sparta, the White County Warriorettes take down Upperman 45-41. Over on the boys' side, final score, Livingston Academy tonight over Lighthouse Christian, final 52-47. Halftime score, Pickett County leads Gordonsville 39-22. And just starting in the second quarter, Jacob, Upperman over White County 13-12. Jacob, that's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
I know midway through the first half of the Clay County Clark Range at halftime, actually, Clay County leading 34-22. So Clark Range trying to stay in that one against Clay County as they're playing them at the Bulldogs' place. Clay County undefeated on the boys' side in district play, and on the girls' side, they've got one loss, so it's going to be a big game no matter what. It's coming up on Tuesday, and it's going to be a top 5 matchup on both sides. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take a minute break. When we come back, we'll have second half action on the other side.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Second half about to get underway here from Byrdstown. The Pickett County Bobcats leading at the break 39-22, a 17-point advantage for the Bobcats in that first half. And, well, it was pretty much thanks to only giving up 3 points in the second quarter.
Yeah, they really locked them down, played with a lot of intensity. They're going to open up third quarter here, second half. They're going to have possession of the basketball, try to stretch it out a little bit more.
It'll be Heath Wattenbarger, Will Amonette, Zach Amonette, Hunter Wattenbarger, and Caleb Lohorn, the starters to start out this second half. Here's Zach Amonette off the curl screen on the top of the key. Will penetrate, pull up from the elbow. Couldn't get it to fall, but Hunter's got the offensive rebound. Back up and in with a little English. 6 points for Hunter now. It's 41-22. Tigers with the basketball, top of the key. This is Driver. Give it off to Sykes. Down low to Dudney, who got position, trying to go up on Lohorn. Good defense, and then a foul on the rebound. Pickett County going to be tagged with it. Looked like they got Heath that time. So Heath is going to pick up his second. That'll be the team's first here in the second half, and that'll send Will Dutney to the line for a couple of freebies. First one, nothing but net. 5 points now for Will, down low in the post. And again, this is a Gordonsville team without some of their starters, some of their players. Austin Ducray, Bryson Greer, 2 starters, not able to play in this ball game. 41-23. As missed on the second attempt was Dudney. Down low, Lowhorn. Zach Amonette, a little shaken up. Might have tweaked his right ankle, looks like. And so he's going to come out.
Not sure if he tweaked that or if he's got a little cramp right there. I'm not sure. He's limping off. He's going to try to go get some treatment, see if he can walk it off down at the end of the Bobcat bench.
Yeah, it's something on that right leg, and he's just clutching at his right ankle right now. He's got both ankles braced up. He's got the knee brace on the left knee. So he's all kinds of braced up down there, but looks like he tweaked that right ankle, so he's going to get some attention to it. Jacob Amonette checks in. Gordonsville with the basketball. Threw it off the foot was Sykes. He gets it back, trying to go to work. Puts up the shot and missed it, and Heath's got the rebound. Up it goes to Hunter Wattenbarger on the right wing. Hunter surveys for a second. Now will drive, get to the middle of the lane, find Heath for another triple try. It's short, no good, and Caleb's got the rebound. Back out to Jacob. That three is good. 8 points for Jacob Amonette. Tigers back with it. Kyle Adams, right side. That's a double dribble. We're going to be going the other way. 46-23, 6:31 remaining in the third. Ryder Grisham checks back in along with Peyton Clymer for the Tigers. And again, Zach Amonette went down with what appears to be some sort of ankle injury. Not sure the severity, but he's getting some attention to it on that sideline now where the Bobcats are. 46-23, Bobcats with the ball. Jacob Amonette getting a screen from Lowhorn, wrapping it down low to Lowhorn. It goes up for another deuce. How about this from Caleb Lowhorn? Had 2 double-digit performances last week. He's got 8 points right now.
We heard Coach talk about it. Him and both he and Heath really stepping up down low.
Here's Will Dudney down low, lost the handle on it, and then he's going to be fouled again on the way up, and another chance for some free throws. That time they get Caleb Lowhorn with it. That's his 3rd foul now, and now with Zach out for the time being, still trying to move that ankle around and keep it loose. That brings an interesting issue here because you only have Eli Reagan really on the bench. Gage Harris would probably be the next guy up, but you're losing a lot defensively when you bring Gage in, at least size-wise. Missed on the second attempt was Dudney, and an offensive rebound for the Tigers.
Looks like they're going to take Zach down to the locker room for some extra treatment, Jacob.
5:52 remaining in the third. It's 48-24. 3 ball from the left side is good for Ryder Grisham. Grisham hadn't scored since the first quarter, just a couple of free throws. Knocks down the triple that time. He's got 5. Will Amonette across the timeline will move it to Jacob on the right side. 5.5 to play in this third quarter. Heath in the post, off to Lowhorn, handoff Will. 3 ball from the left wing, goes down for Will Amonette. He's got 15, and all of them coming from downtown. 5:20 remaining in the third quarter. They're going to stop play for David Driver to tie his shoe. 51-27, the Bobcats lead. That's going to bring Eli Reagan in for Caleb Lowhorn as well. So it's Eli Reagan, Jacob Amonette, Will Amonette, and the 2 Wattenbargers on the court here for the Bobcats. Almost a steal for Hunter as that ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's last touched by Hunter Wattenbarger. And it's always fun to watch Hunter play the game of basketball because even though he's not scoring a lot and hasn't scored a lot in a few games, he is playing hard both defensively, rebounding the ball well, going for steals, whatever they need, really.
Yeah, really nice effort that time on the defensive end. Got out of the passing lane, almost got himself a steal.
5 minutes remaining in the third. It's 51-27. Braden Holloman on the right side fires a triple, couldn't get it to fall, and a weak side rebound for Will Amonette. He'll bring the ball up. Will, top of the key, 3-ball try, in and out, no good. Hunter, the offensive rebound, back up, and good. Tell you what, he's earning his points here tonight. He's got 8 of them. He's had to fight for every single one. He's also guarding Braden Holloman, the leading scorer for the Tigers. Down low, Dudney, good defense. Heath Wattenbarger comes up with the rebound after the miss. Will Amonette will bring it up the court, handoff Hunter, fakes a three, side steps to the right. Now we'll bring it out towards half court. He'll set up the offense with 4:18 to play. Hand off to Will. Will give it back to Hunter and start the play. To the right side, it goes to Jacob Amonette. Jacob will bounce it down low to Hunter. Got in the post, got open, and he got fouled before the shot. Was able to get it to go up the window, but he got fouled way before, so it's going to be a foul on the ground. The second team foul. Make that first team foul here in the second half, and that's the fourth foul on Ryder Grisham. And they're going to leave him out there. Here's Jacob Amonette on the inbounds, fading away to the right baseline. Thought he got fouled as Zach Amonette comes out of the locker room back towards the Bobcat bench. Tigers at the other end. Sykes has it. He's going to be fouled by Hunter Wattenbarger. That's going to be Hunter's first, and it sends Brody Sykes to the line, and Zach Amonette going to check in.
Good news, Bobcat fans. He's out of the locker room. He's at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. Looks like he got a little bit of treatment. Hopping up and down on that ankle. Looks like he's good to go.
There was that right ankle that did something too. Sykes can't get it to go on the first attempt. Has not scored in this ball game. Zach Amonette checks in a little gingerly on that right foot. We'll see how he goes at it. Second free throw, no good, and another offensive rebound for the Tigers. They'll have another chance. Clymer to Sykes on the right baseline, facing up on Heath. Trying to go to work on him. Good defense by Heath. Goes up with a shot. Off the window. Got it to go. How about that battle?
Nice move right there. Good defense as well. He just went up and shot it over Heath. Made a really nice, lot of good footwork down low.
53-29. Bobcats lead. 3.5 to play in this third quarter. Zach Amonette with the basketball. Finds Hunter in the corner. Hunter drives right baseline. Gets to the basket. A whistle. And an offensive foul? They're going to say Hunter pushed off. Usually you have to see an arm go out in front of you. I didn't see it.
I didn't see much there either. If we're going to call that one, we got to call that hook down there that we saw earlier, Jacob. Didn't see a whole lot there on creating any separation by Hunter. Tough break.
Gets tagged with his second foul. At the other end, Clymer floating in the lane, gets it to fall. 7 points for Peyton Clymer, makes it 53-31. 3 minutes remaining in the third. Zach Amonette on the right side, and he looked like a little ginger on that right foot still. Trying to move around on it, not putting a lot of pressure on it, but he's going to stay in this game.
He's going to ask for a break, I believe.
Here's Jacob Amonette driving in. Zach just kind of hobbling with the basketball here. Almost putting 20% pressure, we'll call it, on that right foot. Heath Wattenbarger gets to the basket, lays it up and in for another 2 points, and a full timeout taken by the Bobcats. 55-31, 2:37 remaining in the game. Bobcats lead.
Wellness is about people. People like Dr. Andrew Todd, Dr. Matthew J. King, FNP Benjamin Aaron. Local experts taking care of local people so you can relax and feel at home. That's the goal at Byrdstown Medical Center, making it a comfortable place where you and the team focus on your health. Being well, Byrdstown Medical Center. Schedule an appointment today, 864-3187. That's 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service. Modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
(55-31) coming out of the timeout. 2:37 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers will have the basketball. Bobcats lead by 14. Check that, 24. Struggling with the math department tonight. Tigers with the basketball on the left wing. This is Clymer on the top of the key, looking down low to Dudney, going up with it. Couldn't get it to go. Heath fighting for the rebound. Finally comes up with it, and then he's going to be fouled in the process.
He's done a lot of growing up over the last 6 weeks, Jacob. Really able to go get balls in traffic now. Really goes and gets rebounds with authority. tries to get the outlet pass. He's throwing a basketball. He's not letting people rip it away from him. Just really grown up over the last 6 weeks.
There's Jacob Amonette pulling up from the free throw line, got fouled, and he'll be at the line now. That foul going to be called on Tristan Wood, who checked in for the first time at that last timeout. Jacob Amonette going to be at the line for 2 freebies here. That's the third team foul on the Tigers. Jacob knocks down the first free throw. He's got 4 points here in the third, good for 9 on the ball game. Second free throw, good as well. Double-digit score is Jacob Amonette. 57-31, 2 minutes remaining in the third. On the left wing for Clymer. Left baseline, good pass off the driver who's wide open on the right block and finds 2 points. His first 2 of the game. Will Amonette will bring it up for Hunter Wattenbarger. Drives to the basket, gets to the middle of the lane, comes to a stop. Finds his brother on the left block, a whistle, and a jump ball is called. Is going to go to the Tigers. 1:45 remaining in the third quarter. 57-33 the score. The Bobcats lead it by 24. It's been a dominant performance all game long from Pickett County. Here's Clymer on the top of the key. Move it to Wood. Now in the high post it goes to Dudney. Trying to back down Heath Wattenbarger. Off the window, no good, and fighting for the rebound. The Wattenbargers team up for it. Will Amonette will bring it up. Across the timeline, right side. Fakes a pass, now we'll give it over to Jacob on the right side. 1:17 to play in this third quarter. Jacob Amonette, top of the key, drops one defender. Now Heath has it. Heath trying to get to the basket. Tried to pass it to Eli Reagan on the baseline and kind of threw it at his shins and lost it out of bounds.
Too much traffic right there. He just needs to go up with the basketball. He's trying to find Jacob down low. There's a lot of folks in there to try to squeeze that pass in.
57-33. There's 1:03 to play in the third quarter. David Driver on the top of the key. We'll find Sykes down in the post to Dudney. Dudney backing down Heath Wattenbarger and powers it through him for the 2 points again.
I like Dudney down on the block. He's got some moves. He's got real thick body up top. He can move some people around. We'll see if they continue to go to that, Jacob.
45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It's 57-35. Bobcats with the basketball. Jacob Amonette driving into the basket, gets to the window, but couldn't lay it up and in. Rebounded by the Tigers. This is Clymer with it with 27 seconds. Down low, Dudney backing down his defender. Missed it off the side of the backboard. Now 20 seconds for the Bobcats. Jacob Amonette had it and has it stolen away. Clymer has Dudney with him, is going to pull it out. Now give it back down low to Dudney. Backs down Reagan, gets fouled, and he'll be at the line. Reagan going to be tagged with his first foul. That'll be the team's fourth here in the second half, and going to the line is going to be Will Dudney with 10.7 seconds on the clock. And did Coach AG just get a warning?
I believe they did. Jacob gave a coach's warning right there.
And that's the assistant coach on the sideline. Not too many times you see that, but Coach AG, he's been in that head coaching spot before on the girls' side.
Yep, been there for a long time. The athletic director now, he does a really nice job. Just got a little excited over there. They asked him to calm it down a little bit.
At the line is Will Dudney, misses on the first attempt. He's now 2 of 5 in this third quarter. 4 of 7 on the ball game. They get 5 of 8. Knocks down the second one there. 57-36, 8 seconds to play in the third. Will Amonette, 3, no good. Hunter offensive rebound, back up and good with 2 seconds. And the Tigers are not going to be able to get a shot off in time. Bobcats lead 59-36. They put up 20 in the quarter. We'll be back in a minute.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Back here to start out this fourth quarter, and just looking at the stat sheet for the Bobcats right now, one of the more balanced attacks they've had all season long. Just going down the list, 15 points, 7 points, 8 points, 10 points, 9 points, and 10 points.
Yeah, they've spread it around a lot. Had a lot of players get involved here on the offensive end and the defensive end as well.
Hunter Wattenbarger on the left wing, down low to his brother Heath, faces up, goes to the basket. Good defense. They looked like they had stopped him, and looked like there was a hand on top of the ball. Clymer had it tied up. They didn't call it. Heath ends up getting fouled on the way up to the basket, and he's actually going to have 2 free throws here. Brody Sykes is going to be tagged with his second foul. And that's the team's 4th in the second half. So it sends Heath Wattenbarger to the line. Knocks down the first freebie. He's into double figures now, and he's now the 4th Bobcat into double figures. He's got 11. 61-36. 7:42 remaining in this fourth quarter. Coming into this ball game, the Tigers had only given up more than 60 points 3 times to Clay County, to Smith County, and to here, the Bobcats. Good 2-point bucket there.
Only giving up about 53 points a game. Typically a pretty gritty and tough defensive team. Pickett County's been able to exploit some of that tonight, been able to really go on some nice runs.
Here's Heath Wattenbarger, passes off to Hunter on the top of the key. Hunter looking around, gets a screen from Heath, now will fire the 3 and knock it down. And Hunter Wattenbarger has 13 now.
Been a while since he's knocked one down, Jacob.
Here's Tristan Wood for a 3 try from the corner at the other end, no good, and Hunter's got the rebound. He'll push the break. At half court, at the top of the key. Now will stall, picks up his dribble, looks to the right side for Will Amonette. Into the corner for Heath, goes past his defender, gets to the basket, but missed it. Hunter got the offensive rebound, though. Hunter will reverse it off to Will. And again, Zach Amonette has not come back in after he came out the last time. Hunter, another 3, got it to go again. Well, when he gets hot, he gets hot. We've got a whistle, and Hunter Wattenbarger just got teed up, guessing for staring down his defender that time. But Hunter, he's a fiery guy, plays with a lot of passion. He gets the technical that time, and it's going to be 2 free throws coming here for the Tigers. So Hunter picks up his 3rd foul in a 67-38 ball game with 6:29 remaining in it. 6th team foul as well for the Bobcats. At the line is going to be Grisham. Cannot convert on the first technical free throw. Second one, no good. There's Eli Reagan and Gage Harris checking in. Hunter Wattenbarger checks out to a round of applause.
Yeah, the student section over there really fired up and excited, I think, to get some of these young guys in the game.
Will Amonette checks out along with Hunter. So Hunter's going to check out with 16 points and a technical foul there. 67-38, 6:27 to play in the ball game. Gage Harris in here, guarding the ball. With the ball is a number 5 who I do not have. Clymer driving to the basket, misses. Jacob Amonette across the timeline to the basket, couldn't get it to go. Skying for the rebound, Eli Reagan's got it. Top of the key, it goes to Gage Harris. Heath Wattenbarger took a hard fall down low, was able to bounce back up. Jacob driving on the baseline, a whistle and a foul called on the Tigers. Looks like they're going to tag Dudney with it. So Dudney gets tagged with his 4th. 3 different Tigers going to check in here. Clinton Pope, one of them, along with Andrew Williams and Eli Adams. And the Bobcats turn it over as the Tigers come up with a steal. Lost it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Tigers. Caden Miller going to check in here for the Bobcats as Heath Wattenbarger checks out. So on the court for the Bobcats, Jacob Amonette, Gage Harris, Caden Miller, Caleb Lowhorn, and Eli Reagan. 5:48 to play in the ball game. They're leading 67-38. This is Wood with the basketball on the left wing. Tristan Wood looking down low to Pope. Gets it to him on the left baseline. Now into Eli Adams. Make that Andrew Williams. Top of the key goes to Kyle Adams. Back to Williams on the right side. Surveying is Williams. Picks up his dribble. Trying to pass off. That ball is stolen away by Jacob Amonette. He's out in front. He'll go up. He'll lay it in for the 2 points. 12 points for Jacob Amonette. It's 69-38. 5:12 to play in the ball game. On the left wing, Caden Miller comes up with the steal. He's got the sprained wrist, but he still comes up with it. At the other end, that ball sails out of bounds into the stage. It's going to stay with the Bobcats underneath the basket.
Really nice defensive effort right there by Caden Miller, who was able to get out into the passing lane, get himself a steal. Let's see if they can capitalize right here. Bobcats ball.
A whistle.
Got an offensive foul. We got an illegal screen away from the basketball right there, Jacob.
They got Eli Reagan with it. That's his second. Caleb Lowhorn, or check that. It was Caden Miller who got tagged with the foul. Caleb Lowhorn checks out, and Caden Thomas checks in. 69-38. Down low and fouled by the Bobcats. The fans and the students thought Caden Miller came up with a big block. The foul's going to be called on Caden Miller.
Tough break right there. He did. Got a lot of energy in this place for Caden Miller right there. He got it way high. Just got a little bit of the wrist right there.
The Tigers will be at the line. 69-38. They trail. First free throw is good. And I would tell you who that is, but I don't have a number 5 on my roster.
I didn't have one either, Jacob. It's the mystery man tonight.
It's the second time they've done that to us.
It is.
Sykes. We didn't have Sykes on our roster last time these two teams played. And now we get a number 5. We'll just call him 5. He knocks down 2 free throws there. It's 69-40. Caden Thomas, top of the key, off to Gage Harris. Gage Harris, floater in the lane is good.
Gage Harris, my man, coming in off the bench, lifting them up, giving them some energy. Pickett County fans, especially the student section, really like it.
Lyric Paris will get set to check in at the next dead ball. That ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's last touched by the Bobcats. Lyric Paris checks in for Jacob Amonette. So this will probably be the 5 that we'll see for the rest of the game until Gavin Daniels checks in for Eli Reagan. Quick inbounds to Kyle Adams for the Tigers. Couldn't get it to fall, and a rebound for Lyric Paris. 4:17 to play in the ball game. Gage Harris with his eyes up finds Caden Thomas. Over to Harris in the corner. An errant pass goes out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. 71-40. Bobcats scored 81 against this Tigers team last time out, and a chance to do it here, but this time with the reserves on the floor. Here is Williams with the basketball. On the top of the key it goes. Left wing, driving in, blocked away by Miller, but another foul is called. This time the foul's going to be called on Caden Thomas, though. Or Gage Harris, I beg your pardon. That'll be his first, and it's going to send number 5 to the line yet again. Knocked down 2 free throws already. He'll try him again. And first one no good that time. 4 minutes to play in this ball game, and the Bobcats have a 31-point advantage. Second free throw good. 71-41 now. Bobcats going to be undefeated in district play. Clay County was up on Clark Range at halftime. Floater in the lane, good for Eli Reagan.
Nice move there by Eli. Curled into the paint, able to get it up high. Nice little teardrop floater.
This is going to be the place to be coming up on Tuesday when Clay County comes to town. Finally, for the first time, these two teams get to meet. It's going to be a top 5 matchup on both sides. For the boys' side, it's going to be, well, who wants to be first in district play after 5 games played as well? 6 games played.
Yeah.
Eli Reagan on the right wing. Skip it over to Lyric Paris. Gage Harris open, fires it away. It's short, no good, and rebounded by Clinton Pope.
Clay County, the defending state champions, Jacob, you know what they say, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man, so that'll be a fun game for us tonight.
And Pickett County hasn't beaten them in quite some time. It's been 12 times, 12 games that they've beaten that Clay County team. That ball lost out of bounds, going to go back to the Tigers. It's 73-41, 3:01 to play here in the fourth quarter. Gavin Daniels going to check in, and Eli Reagan checks out. So everybody's going to get some run time here with 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Tigers back with the basketball, trailing by 32. On the right baseline it goes. This is Tristan Wood with it into the corner. And lost the basketball. Gage Harris comes up with it. 2:39. Gage Harris driving in. Floater, window, no good. Rebound, fought for, falling to the ground is Caden Miller. Is he going to be tagged with a foul? He is. So Caden Miller comes in, plays very hard, and has picked up 3 fouls already in this fourth quarter. And this will be free throws coming for the Tigers with 2:33 to play in the ball game. That's going to send Clinton Pope to the line. So 1-1 here. Check that, 2 free throws here for Pope, as it's the double bonus. 10 fouls, I should say, on the Bobcats, and Pope is able to knock one down. Only 1 field goal here in the fourth quarter for the Tigers. Pope misses on the second attempt.
Nice rebound, Gavin Daniels that time right there, Jacob.
Gage Harris looking for some help. That's going to be a double dribble on Gage Harris. 2 players came to him. He was trying to hand it off to one of them. He didn't know which one to hand it off to. Ends up keeping it himself and double dribbling the basketball.
Yeah, tough break.
73-42, 2:22 remaining here in the ball game. Here is Andrew Williams. Into the corner it goes. In the middle of the lane, Pope, kick out. 3 ball coming from Williams, way off the mark, but rebounded by the Tigers. Back out to Williams. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. On the top of the key, the Tigers with the basketball. Move it to the left wing. Now top of the key it goes again. To Wood, down low to Pope, backing down Miller, blocked out of bounds. Finally, Caden Miller gets one.
Yeah, nice defensive play right there. He got it high in the air. Crowd loves it. Student section loves it. His teammates over on the bench love it too.
1:50 to play in the ball game. Bobcats leading 73-42. Into the corner it goes. Now top of the key for the Tigers as they survey. Drive in. Little 2-man game on that left side for the 2 players we don't know. And they might be twins, 5 and 21. They look very similar, but we don't have their names.
They do.
Foul called on Caden Miller. Tell you what, this might be the fastest I've ever seen someone foul out of the ballgame if he picks up a 5th foul.
Yeah.
That's his 4th. There's still 1:39 to play.
Yeah, he's only played in the fourth quarter, too, so I agree. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody foul out with that amount of minutes.
Clinton Pope at the free throw line knocked down the first. Now, I remember it, one of my teammates in middle school basketball, Caleb Whaley, he might have fouled out in the first quarter doing the same thing. It was pretty impressive. 1:30 to play in this ball game. Caden Thomas with the basketball. Crossing over, hand off to Caden Miller. Shot fake, drives in, goes up, couldn't get it to fall. He's saying he got fouled as he goes down to the other end of the court. 1:15 to play in this one. It's a 30-point game. That pass out of bounds, and the Bobcats will get it back. Gage Harris will bring it up for Pickett County. Across the timeline, they'll set up a play with 1:05. Caden Thomas getting a screen from Miller, goes to the middle of the court, back to Miller, he's open, he'll lay it up, and he'll lay it in. Finally, there's Caden Miller for 2.
Yeah, he's played big both ends of the court.
75-43 on the right side, down low to Pope, backing down his defender, he's on Miller. They don't call the foul, fortunately, but it turns into 2 points for Clinton Pope. 40 seconds to play, Bobcats with it. Up by 31, 75, check that, 30, 75-45. An errant pass goes out of bounds, and the Tigers will get it with 35 seconds to play. So this Bobcats team going to improve to 17-3, 5-0 in district play, and sets up for a massive matchup with the Bulldogs on Tuesday. Tigers driving to the basket, out of bounds. That is going to be Bobcats basketball. Might just do it. 22 seconds to play. We'll see what the Bobcats choose to do here. Gage Harris across the timeline. Coach Amonette says, just hold it out and dribble it out. That's what they're going to do. So the final score in this one going to be 75-45 in favor of the Bobcats. They're going to win this one by 30 points. Gage Harris holds it out near half court. Round of applause from the Bobcat faithful. And that'll do it. 75-45, the final score. The number one team in the state is going to remain that way and get ready for a huge matchup against Clay County on Tuesday. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll break it down for you.
When it comes to home improvements, functionality is king. The kitchen is the heart of every home, and it's usually the best place to invest your money. At People's Bank, our home improvement loan officers have the knowledge and experience to guide you through the loan process. Come by People's Bank and talk with us today. We'd love to hear all about your plans and dreams. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Back here in Byrdstown as a final score in this one, 75-45 in favor of the Pickett County Bobcats. They remain perfect in district play, 5-0, 17-3 on the season now. This Bobcats team, they just keep on rolling.
Yeah, played at a really high level again tonight, Jacob. Played with a lot of intensity. Really impressed on the defensive end still. We mentioned that pregame. Ever since down in Florida, they've turned up the energy on the defensive end, really overplaying passing lanes, forcing the offense way away from the basket, really clamping down on defense. Offensively, got contributions. You mentioned it earlier. Got a lot of contributions from a lot of different names, a lot of different players. We continue to get high-level play both outside on the perimeter and on the inside. Wattenbarger, Lowhorn both had really nice games again tonight. I thought Jacob came in, gave some good minutes when Zach got a little banged up. Hopefully Zach's going to be all right. Looked like he was back out there. He's hanging out on the bench. We'll have to check his status for Tuesday night, but I would imagine if he can get in this gym, he will be here and lacing up those shoes and will be right out there on that court. As you called it earlier, Jacob, I'm not sure this senior group from Pickett County's ever beat Clay County. So it'll be a great atmosphere on Tuesday here at the Bobcat Den. I encourage everybody to get here early, get yourself a seat, and get your seatbelt on.
It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a top 5 matchup on both the girls and the boys side, and it could decide who wins the regular season on both sides. For the Clay County girls, they've got one loss in district play already. However, they just beat Clark Range by 16 points. They're feeling good. They're taking on Pickett County here at home, who's undefeated in district play. So for the girls, if they win that game, if Pickett County can win that game, they set themselves at the top of the leaderboard with a 2-game lead on everybody. For the boys, though, both teams undefeated. Assuming Clay County is going to beat Clark Range tonight, and assuming they already have, both teams are going to be 5-0 heading into that huge district matchup on Tuesday. and that one will put whoever wins that game in the driver's seat to win the regular season title in District 7. Let's go through some of the scores, and I think one of the scariest parts of this Bobcats team, they just scored 75 points. 9 different players scored. 4 different players were in double figures. 15 points for Will Amonette, 16 for Hunter Wattenbarger, 11 for Heath Wattenbarger, 12 for Jacob Amonette, 8 for Caleb Lowhorn, 7 for Zach Amonette, 2 for Eli Reagan, 2 for Caden Miller, and 2 for Gage Harris. On the other side for the Gordonsville Tigers, they were led by Braden Holloman with 11, 9 points for Peyton Clymer, 5 for Ryder Grisham, 9 for Will Dudney, 2 for David Driver, 2 for Brody Sykes, and 2, make that 4, for Clinton Pope. Final score 75-45. We'll take another short break. When we come back, we'll have scores from around the area.
The Pickett County Bobcats. Today's game sponsored by First Choice Family Care. When you're on the injury report, your choice is First Choice Family Care. 864-3232. By Kiesling Insurance, auto, home, life, business insurance. Protecting families like yours with the best coverage. Kiesling Insurance. Pryor's Auto Spot, saving you money on your next set of tires. Auto repairs, diesel too. Pryor's Auto Spot, Highway 111. And by People's Bank, Pickett County's community bank. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. People's Bank.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Now, the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Birdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome back to Pickett County High School. 2 wins for the Lady Bobcats and for the Bobcats. 80-59 on the girls' side, 75-45 on the boys' side. Both of them perfect in District 7 play as they get ready to take on Clay County coming up on Tuesday. Clay County girls only 1 loss in district play. The boys undefeated as well. So going to be a big game no matter what. Casey, a lot of scores around the area, though, outside of just this game.
Jacob, final UC Sports Nation scoreboard of the evening. Girls first. Livingston Academy over Lighthouse Christian tonight, 76-15. York Institute over Bledsoe, 46-19. Red Bull and Springs tonight over Monterey, 62-41. Van Buren County, 55. South Pittsburgh, 32. Warren County, 51. Shelbyville, 30. Clay County, 49. Clark Range, 36. Cumberland County, 60. Macon County, 25. The game you heard right here on UC Sports Nation, the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, 80. Gordonsville, 59. Final score on the girls' side, White County takes down Upperman tonight. Final score 45-41. Jacob, over on the boys' side, final score Livingston 52, Lighthouse Christian 47. Jackson County stays hot, takes down Sequatchie County tonight. Final score 75-40. Cannon County tonight over Westmoreland 64-55. A halftime score, Clay County 34, Clark Range 22. Final, Cumberland County 60, Macon County 37. The game right here on UC Sports Nation, the Pickett County Bobcats 75, Gordonsville 45. Final score, Jacob, Upperman tonight 62, White County 41. Big time win tonight for the Upperman Bees. Jacob, just want to also say thanks to all the sponsors for tonight's show. That's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
So a lot of big games around the area that White County Upperman won, especially on the boys' side. That Upperman team 2-3 in district play. That's a big win for them. Knocking off White County was 4-1 in district play, and it's going to set up for a huge game tomorrow between Livingston and Cumberland County. I'll have the call of that one on WLIV. Before we let you go, though, this Pickett County team, they've got a big game coming up on Tuesday. They're going to take on Clay County here at home at Byrdstown. Casey mentioned it. If you can come out to it, get here early. That's going to be the biggest matchup in the state on both the girls and the boys side. It's going to be the number 1 team versus the number 3 team. Make that number 4 team on the boys side. And it's going to be number 2 versus number 3 on the girls side, depending on if those change before next week when the new rankings come out. Either way, it's going to be a top 5 matchup on both sides. On the girls' side, 16-3, 5-0 in district play of the Lady Bobcats. The Clay County Lady Bulldogs are 13-3 and 4-1. So they're a game back of the Bobcats, but a chance to tie them atop the standings, or a chance for the Lady Bobcats to take a 2-game lead. On the boys' side, 17-3, 5-0 for the Pickett County Bobcats, 11-4, 5-0, assuming that Clay County beats Clark Range in the second half tonight. So it would be undefeated, and whoever wins that game will be first in the standings on the boys' side in District 7 and really put themselves in the driver's seat for the regular season district title.
Yeah, going to have some excellent basketball games on Tuesday night. It's going to be an electric atmosphere here at the Bobcat Den. But all the teams that are coming in here, Jacob, very capable of all beating each other, just like it is a lot of nights here in 7A. We've talked about it before, the senior bunch for the Bobcats. They've never beat Clay County, so bragging rights on the line, pickup games on the line when they go play after they get out of school, wherever they meet up to go play, in the summertime or rec league, whatever. That's in the back of everybody's mind. You've got the reigning Mr. Basketball in the state of Tennessee, Grant Strong, coming in. He's already signed at Tennessee Tech, so we got those ties. He's probably going to compete this year with that same accolade for Mr. Zach Amonette, so probably got a good showcase game going on just between those two guys. Hey, at the end of the day, both teams want to win. It's going to be gritty. It's going to be tough. We'll have a great coaching match. I'm sure we'll have a great atmosphere here for a great game here in the Upper Cumberland, Jacob.
And fingers crossed we actually get to play it. This game has already been postponed 2 times this year, both here in Byrdstown and in Salina. Hopefully we'll actually get to play it on Tuesday. So that's what's coming up on Tuesday. We'll have pregame coverage starting at 5:45 for one of the biggest matchups in the state, top 5 matchup in both the girls and the boys games. Clay County comes to Byrdstown on Tuesday. For Casey Bolden, I'm Jacob Vincent. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Final score on the girls' side, 80-59. On the boys' side, 75-45. Pickett County still winning games. We're done for tonight, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday.
Bobcats basketball continues. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clark Range. Member FDIC.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service. Modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center. 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.